Chat, hello?
You live?
Yeah, there it is.
Okay, right.
Oh my fucking god, can we stop the ear rape?
Nope. Welcome to Talk with Caffeine with our usual...
What the hell? I know, man. The podcast?
Yeah, I asked you if you were ready and you fucking... Oh my god, never mind.
I had a guest lined up today, but he had to pick up his girlfriend, so it's just us today.
Wah, wah. But we got El Brandon and El Carlo Skypo.
Yeah, Brandon's got back from his hunting trip where he killed 50 deer.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, like, he said the gameplay was, like, fucking big buck hunting, or whatever the fuck it's called.
Oh yeah, big buck hunting.
Cabela's game?
What?
Cabela's game?
Cabela? Who the fuck is Cabela?
Cabela is the frickin' the frickin' license for hunting games.
Yeah.
Well, you know, the ones that have the freaking rifle accessory.
I have never heard of that company.
I used to have a game called Gun. It straight up was just called Gun, and it was
is it the Western game?
Yeah, it was for the GameCube. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I have it on the 360.
Don't you love it when movies and games are just called by one singular level or letter? Like fucking
the Lego
Z.
Movie video game.
Everything is you.
Like Z or H.
What about
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there was a movie. I'm pretty sure there was a movie name that was straight up just #horror. It flopped.
#horror. #horror.
What's a worse title, #horror or the Emoji Movie?
Adam, what about the game VVVVV?
I think you missed a V.
But whatever, it's just V.
I hate that title because it uses more than one letter of the same letter.
Well, for our first topic today, I want to bring up a thing that me and after Snick left last night, so I had to go. We were streaming stuff. We were watching stuff, and we found out a thing about baby wipes.
Oh, right.
Baby's wipes.
I'm gonna have to refresh my memory on this one, but it had something to do with Vandalia finding some ridiculous fucking search, some ridiculous bullshit study about baby wipes and how it causes allergies.
Yeah, we were looking up how many people in the United States has peanut allergies, and like I said, apparently this is only half a percent. Like that can't be right. So we looked up some more stuff, and all of a sudden we saw an article that says baby wipes may cause food allergies.
What?
And then soap, also something about soap too.
Where the fuck is my bookmark?
That is really stupid.
Well, it happened, believe it or not. It fucking, there's articles that literally fucking had that shit. And I can't find my fucking bookmark. Where the fuck?
It's almost as bad as the articles claiming that if you put tea bags on your eyes, you get better vision.
Okay, well, I don't have a bookmark of the fucking page that Vandalia gave me, but I think he sent me to it on the Skype. But from what I remember on the top... From what I remember on the top of my head, they're like, oh, there are studies that shown that if children are exposed to baby wipes for too long and they have the right kind of DNA, then basically...
And they have the right kind of DNA.
Then basically, their skin will lose its protection to a certain thing from the baby wipe, and that causes allergies or something. What the fuck?
This is the dumbest thing ever.
Yeah, it is. If I want. Yeah, I'm trying to find the fucking page that he sent me. What the fuck? Why can't I find it? Oh my god.
So I can find it.
The baby's skin dries up as a prune.
Not in there. Maybe it's not.
What the fuck?
Sunday. Oh, there it is. It's on. It's on our Saturday's chat. There it is.
For you. Okay.
Oh, you sent it?
Yeah, it was on the Adam.
Oh, there it is.
The Nightmare chat.
Okay.
Nightmares chat.
All right.
That was our guest. That was our guest star Saturday.
Okay, you ready for this? You ready for this shit? I'm going to read you the fucking article, maybe parts. I don't know. So this is the title, by the way. So your child's food allergies may be linked to baby wipes, says a new study. And here we fucking go. Here's where the rabbit hole goes down. Let's see. I'm trying to find good parts of it that I could read off because I don't want to read the whole thing. Okay, according to the study, babies and toddlers are likely to develop a food allergy when parents use cleansing wipes that leave residue on a baby's skin who has a specific genetic makeup. When the baby's skin is exposed to dust particles or a particular type of food, the allergy may then be triggered. Researchers came to this conclusion by analyzing existing clinical data on food allergies. They learned that of the children who had food allergies, 35% of the population also had a genetic mutation that diminishes the skin's barrier, in turn exposing them to allergens. Interestingly enough, not every child who had the mutation ended up developing food allergies. Another factor was at play. After exposing mice with similar mutations to peanuts, scientists realized the nut alone had zero effect. Vendetta Record cheered.
Well, that's what you get for wiping your child's ass with Clorox.
Hey, got working.
Got what working? What? Wait, Vandalia got what working?
You got. I saw the cheer pop up.
Yeah, that was there for like the past 2 streams.
Really? I never saw it before.
Well, then you weren't paying attention, I guess. Lead study author Joanne, I don't know, Cook Mills, a professor of allergy immunology at Northwestern University's Feinberg School of Medicine, was determined to figure out what the other contingency was. I don't know how to pronounce that. After reading study after study on infant skin care, she zeroed in on the culprit in baby wipes. It turns out, under the right circumstances, there's a link between soap being applied to a baby's skin and food allergies. I don't fucking understand how this even makes any kind of sense whatsoever.
Doesn't make any sense at all. It's fucking retarded. It's rotten.
It's raw.
It's fucking raw.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we also saw one that says something about how washing your hand.
Yeah, I was about to get. Let me get to that in a second.
Okay,
I'm about to read it. This is a recipe for developing a food allergy, she said. It's a major advance in our understanding of how food allergy starts early in life. Thankfully, Cook Mills says that you can decrease your little one's level of exposure pretty easily by washing your hands. What the fuck? So, that statement right there just fucking turned the entire article over its own head. Because the whole point is, oh, baby wipes are the culprit. How is fucking washing your hands going to help with anything? Like, what the fuck? Reduce baby's skin exposure to the food allergens by washing your hands before handling the baby, she said. Limit use of infant wipes that leave soap on the skin. Rinse soap off with water like we used to do years ago. And that's like the end of the fucking article. And there's a couple other ones, but they just pretty much restate everything.
You want to hear a retarded article I once read years ago?
What?
So, it was an article of lists of things not to buy your children in 2009. One of the things listed was the PlayStation 3. Unlike the Xbox 360, everyone owns an Xbox 360 and a Wii, and they all love how you can just take out the AA batteries and replace them. But PlayStation 3 owners know that the controllers are glued shut. So once your fully charged controller that you buy runs out of battery, there you go. You have a useless controller that you can only replace by buying a new one for $60.
Oh my fucking god!
People that ignorant?
No, Brandon, that is not ignorance. That is fucking stupidity.
And you can't just plug it in. You can't plug it into your PS3 again. The charge.
Yeah, you can plug it into your PS3, but apparently the writer of the article didn't know that.
Oh my fucking
Website
god!
Sponsored by Microsoft. So.
What the fuck? That is so fucking stupid. Like, you cannot get any stupider of a writer than that. Honestly, you just cannot. There's no fucking way.
I don't think he did research. I think he saw a PlayStation 3 controller once and was like, "This is stupid," and wrote an article about it. So
maybe it was written by Snick's. Maybe this was written by Snick's Xbox fanboys from his school.
Maybe.
Wow.
Then again, the Xbox fanboys said things like, "Once I put a PS3 disc inside my PS3 upside down, it shot out and killed my mom."
What the fuck? Really?
Yep, they said that as an excuse for why I shouldn't buy the PlayStation 3.
That's like fucking propaganda shit right there. That's like fucking...
Yep.
That's... Oh my fucking god, that's like if a Nazi propaganda poster said something like, "Oh, if you look at a Jew, you'll turn into stone just like Medusa." What the fuck? That's not possible.
That was what he said on his stream.
Oh my god.
There was this one news thing that was calling the PSP the PlayStation Portable because you could go online with it.
The PlayStation Portable?
Yes.
Oh
like you could
my
go
god.
online. Yeah, they were like, you could go online, which means your child will be exposed to the internet and can look up naughty things.
Trust me, when I went on my frickin' Philadelphia field trip, they did not... Well, no, when my sister went on her Philadelphia field trip, the same one I went on, the only device they allowed on board the bus was, ironically, a PSP. They did not allow phones, and they did not allow a DS, because through PictoChat, you can send inappropriate messages to each other.
Wow, they were that worried about PictoChat.
No, it wasn't even just an article that he's referring to. No, it's a whole fucking part of some news show or whatever. Like, I don't know what they call it, but literally it was part of the station. I think it might have been from Fox or something. And literally the news fucking said that, oh, your child might be stalked by people using PictoChat because it's as easy as just 1, 2, 3, and it's like, you gotta be fucking kidding me, right? You could just close the DS or turn it off and you're fine. Like, how fucking stupid are you?
I saw that on Chatronic, and it's unbelievable the stuff he finds on the news.
Like, that's just fucking propaganda up the ass, dude.
You know what, Adam, that channel needs to be renamed to?
What?
Drama Alert.
What, Fox?
Yep.
No, they just need to change the O to a U.
Fox News.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Wasn't there wasn't there a thing one time ago that people said that cracking your knuckles was bad or something?
My own mom said that. Oh, if you crack your knuckles too much,
bad for people with brittle bone disease.
Oh, if you crack your knuckles too much, then you'll get arthritis or something.
My grandparents used to say that, and I'm just like, that's not how it works.
Yeah,
I crack my knuckles, it hurts because I have crippling hand problems. So
yeah, because you played too much Smash.
oh.
There's never too much Smash. Look at competitive Smash players. Fight me.
Freaking the guy. There's a competitive player named Westballs, and he got up to 7 inputs a second, like just
Good
playing
God.
normally against somebody, using a GameCube controller. Not even a mouse and keyboard. A GameCube controller.
Well, I don't know how you'd play Smash with the mouse and keyboard, though. That's
Some people
ridiculous.
actually use a stick for it because they get they had to invent a new thing because a GameCube controller causes arthritis after years of use. So they are like, the GameCube controller is evil, so we have to create something that won't cause crippling arthritis. So they just made like a Smash stick. So.
Is that the
No,
that's like the Wii?
it's basically a fucking, like, okay, go up to an arcade machine for, like, Mortal Kombat or something, and that's basically what it is.
Except the thing is, it doesn't actually have a stick. It's just buttons.
So
No, it does. No, it does. I thought it did have a stick.
No, not the Smash stick. The Smash stick doesn't have buttons.
okay. So
Wait.
here you go.
Okay, now you're just reversing what you're saying. No, the Smash stick doesn't have buttons. No, the Smash stick doesn't have a stick. What the fuck? Which one is?
Okay. So
No,
basically,
the Smash stick does have buttons, but it doesn't have a stick.
so
It has
basically,
buttons.
No.
sorry. So basically, Nintendo went from this, then to this, and now to this.
I like the Joy-Cons, but the Pro Controller is better for everybody else who doesn't have
Yep.
small hands.
So this
That's exactly what I'm using.
isn't a Switch basically a Wii, like a pretty much a Wii U almost?
It's like
Well,
it's like an
controller-
alpha. It's like an alpha version, like a fucking develop. Or not
But
development.
removable. It's like a Wii U, but the sides are removable.
No, it's like a prototype. That's what I was trying to look for.
Well, Vandalia, the whole thing isn't a controller. The Switch, that's the entire console. The controllers are just the Joy-Cons by themselves.
I know,
So-
but basically it's pretty much a Wii U. The sides removable.
I feel like the Switch's like mainline controller, like if you had to represent the Switch, it would be the Joy-Cons and the grip. That'd probably be like the main thing the Switch would be represented as a controller.
Honestly, the base grip sucks because it's not chargeable. They should have just came with chargeable capabilities.
Yeah. I have a charging grip, and the other two, I have 4 Joy-Cons, so I use a chargeable grip, and then the other 2 I just leave on my Switch. So
I just leave mine on my Switch because I only have 2, and then I have my fucking Pro Controller, which is his own charger. So
I've never had a Joy-Con die on me because they last forever, and when I'm done, I just leave them on my Switch. So
unless your cord dies like Mario's did.
I think I've actually had Joy-Cons die by leaving the Switch off for a long time, even though it was on the dock the entire time.
Really? That
Yeah.
sounds weird.
Yeah, it
Are
does
you
sound
sure
weird,
you're-
because if
everything
I
is-
remember correctly, the only way you could charge your Joy-Cons while using the Switch on the dock is to have the Joy-Cons on the Switch on the dock while it's on at all. If it's off, then you're screwed. And it
No,
only
it
charges the
works when it's
Switch.
off. It works when it's
Not
off.
for me. For me, it doesn't do that.
Are you sure your cord wasn't just completely messed up when you got it? Because my Joy-Cons
No,
are always...
because it would charge my Switch just fine, but when it came to Joy-Cons, the console had to be on for it to actually do anything. If it's off, then it's fucked. So, I don't know why. But yeah, if I leave it just off for a long time, let's say a month, you know, just as a base example, a month, shouldn't even drain the fucking batteries, yet I turn it on only to find my Joy-Cons fucking about to die, and I can't even use it. Well, before I got the Pro Controller, I couldn't use it because it was all I had at the time. So I had to literally leave the console on and wait for the Joy-Cons to charge and then use them. It was fucking stupid.
Well, I do switch out my Neon Joy-Cons with my Sonic Joy-Cons every now and again, so maybe that's the case.
Sonic Joy-Cons.
Are you only calling them Sonic because they're just blue?
No, I bought, or my dad got a Sonic Forces, but he accidentally bought like a deluxe edition, so it came with Sonic
Accidentally.
Joy-Cons.
How do you accidentally buy a deluxe edition?
It came with like Shadow DLC, like Shadow Story mode.
Oh yeah,
Whatever.
Shadow DLC, where everything was supposed to be unique, but instead it was not even unique whatsoever.
It was just play as Shadow for a few levels, that's what it was. And then you had to use a download code to get Supersonic. There was no Chaos Emerald, you just got Supersonic.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, I think you have to beat the game first, but I beat the game before we used the download code, so I'm not entirely sure.
Sonic Forces is a great game, has to use the download code to get a fucking Supersonic.
Sonic Forces is a terrible game.
Sonic Forces is fucking trash. You know what, I'm changing the topic again to fucking Switch. Stuff.
I think it's worse than Generations, and maybe a little bit below Colors.
Wait,
but
Generations
it's
was bad?
Not, like, horrible.
Wait a minute.
No, Generations was a good game.
I
I'm
thought
saying-
people
yeah,
liked it.
Below Generations. Generations is a good game, but it's below Generations, Colors, and...
Well, yeah, but
I'd say
that's...
it's
But, I mean, if you're
below-
saying that Generations is good, that's like saying, oh, Mario Missing was below New Super Mario Bros. On the DS. Like, you're implying as though the game is just slightly better than what you're talking about.
I'm trying to place it as in better Sonic games to worse Sonic games. In my opinion, I like the adventure games better than the modern ones.
I like Mario is Missing.
Fuck you.
I think they're kind of on equal grounds, the adventure games and the modern games. I think they're at about equal grounds. I enjoy the modern and adventure games equally, I guess.
Well, then again, I do like educational games and learning.
No,
games.
you only like Mario is Missing because you actually knew fucking a lot of shit, apparently, with history. That's the only reason.
There's this guy there's this guy in my Spanish class today while I was doing my final, and after we were done with the final, he was talking about this game. It was basically Civilization, but with World War II. And he was saying how he was leading the Nazis and he took over the British side, and I'm just like, why are you playing this? So,
He was leading the Nazis.
so, you are mad, man.
And what game was this?
I forgot the name of it. He told me. I asked him, like, what are you playing? Is it Civilization? He's like, no, it's blah blah.
I gotta buy that game. I don't know if it's on sale still. It was on sale for Steam a while back there. About a week ago, it went on sale on Steam. I need to see if I can still buy it.
My dad played Civilization for like 3 years in a row.
I've bought every game. I've bought 1 through 5 so far. We still play it, team up and conquer the world.
What even is Civilization?
You start as a city, and you
That's
start as a capital city, and you build more cities, and you either conquer the world or go to space.
So is it kind of like SimCity?
No. It's like a strategy, like, weird game. I don't know. It's like you're a country. It's weird to explain.
I did a
It's a
let's play of
strategy
it.
weird game. Nice.
I did a lame let's play of it on the 4th of July. I played as America on the 4th of July podcast.
You could have, like, a bunch of history stuff meshed together.
Yes, Nick talked about a lot of things in that podcast, but I can't record his voice, so they're all one fit.
It's kind of like Spore, like at the end of Spore, how that stuff is, like right before the space of Spore. It's kind of like that, but like 20 times more expansive. So.
Yeah, but you're only time is you start out as humans. You don't have to go through the cell stage and the fish stage and the animal stage.
Yeah, it's only the modern stage of Spore. That's pretty much what it is, kind of.
God damn it. That's one thing I hate about the new Twitch thing. I gotta find my phone now if I can log in.
I go on Twitter and there's just so many people talking about E3.
Oh,
There are a
really?
lot of
I saw a Twitter post from you that was like, with my Animal Crossing town, I could understand it or something like that, and I was like, what is he talking about? I know his Animal Crossing town is like batshit crazy right now, but
I haven't.
Oh yeah,
I haven't,
what I retweeted, there was a guy saying like, look at this Animal Crossing leak I found, and it was a picture of the Animal Crossing logo, and on the bottom it just said Battle Royale. That's what my post was about.
Battle Royale, what the fuck?
I haven't seen the new. Speaking of E3 and stuff, I haven't seen the new Cage trailers. Has anybody?
There's finally English gameplay footage of the Toy Story world that's on YouTube.
Yep.
Took them long enough.
I watched HMK play it. I'm not sure if you guys know who that is.
Yeah.
What else? So, I was on Twitter late at night, and I was just laughing about how many stupid E3 posts there were. There was one saying, E3 leak with no context, what could it mean? And it was a picture of Sid the Sloth riding a cart in Mario Kart. I was in a weird part of Twitter.
God damn it.
I'm enjoying Donkey Kong so far.
That's extremely hard, and you might rage quit because I don't think, no wait, I did beat the game, I just never 100%ed it because the bonus levels were too boned for me.
By the way, Jesse, off topic, you're like the one person I've seen the most comments out of every other person I met. Like, I don't know why, but you're the one person where I see more comments than from Brandon, Vandalia, or Schnick. At all, in fact.
Where at?
I'm everywhere. So.
I don't know how you fucking do it, but you do.
What, on your videos?
On other people's videos. Like,
Oh.
I remember there was some debate, and I think it was about Smash, and oh, that's right, it was about Smash Tour, and someone was saying how, oh, the multiplayer was the reason why they liked it, and then Jesse turned around and went, yeah, well, that's also the reason why the mode failed in the first place.
Oh yeah. I'm on YouTube a lot. I do a lot of comments. It's probably worse for me though, because people could use it to blackmail me, because I do a lot of stuff, and some of my comments are actually kind of stupid. But
Stinky, stupid sewers.
Older is in the stinky, stupid sewers.
Adam thinks he
I hear an
watches a lot of
iPhone.
YouTube then.
That's me. I couldn't find my phone, so I used my pad to find my phone button.
I find my iPhone.
I find my eye.
So I
We're talking about Switch right now, right? Well, what do you think about this controller, if you have it? I know you have the wireless ones. What do you think about those ones?
About what? The Pro
Or,
controller?
no, your wired one. Yeah, the Pro controller.
Oh, the Power A controllers, which are like a really good third-party substitute. It has a better D-pad than the actual Pro controller, in my opinion.
Well, the only problem with the D-pad right now is you can press it, and then you can rock it back and forth, which hits up or down. But if you just don't do that, the D-pad's pretty good.
Yeah, the D-pad works fine on the Pro controller, but I like the way my third-party controller one is. Plus my third-party, the sticks actually come off, and you can use different size sticks, and like you could have it to where it's concave or convex, stuff like that. But what happened is I lost 2 of my sticks. Do you want to know what happened?
How did you manage to do that?
Your dog ate it.
So, I was playing Melee, and I got really mad, and I smacked it on the ground, and my sticks flew off. and I never found them again. They like disappeared into another dimension.
The Smash gods are angry with you.
They
I'm
are
find
angry with you.
one of these days and be really confused.
Watch how they're all under your bed.
It's too much at Smash.
What's cool about it though is that without the sticks on, it's straight up just a C stick, a C stick nub.
Well, I love to play with a controller that takes the GameCube C-Stick and makes them the main sticks.
Oh no. No, I tried doing that with Smash and my thumbs hurt.
No.
They hurt.
No. GameCube controller, except the analog stick and the C-Stick are swapped. There we go, that's what I was looking for.
God.
No,
Swash.
Swash, swap.
Leave it to me
I
to
could
be
actually do
stupid.
that with my controller to see how it feels. It'll probably feel beans. But
Oh shit. Bum 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 bum.
You know what's
that's how the
weird?
controller would feel.
So I can't show this here, but in the Pro Controller, their board in here, like the motherboard, it's a black motherboard, and they have writing on here, like they have like a little secret message on the board that says "Thanks to all gamers."
Yeah, I know.
It's
That was really cool of them.
it is cool though.
So anyways, the Power A controller that I have, it has a bunch of, it's basically the, okay, what's like a really popular third party, what was the really popular third party substitute for the GameCube? Was it the Hyperkin controllers? What was it called? It's basically like the best third party substitute, in my opinion, only because of the,
Best
like,
one is Mad
design.
Catz for sure, dude.
The best one was Mad Catz?
Mad Catz.
God.
Wait, the best one was Mad Catz?
No, I was
Oh.
making a joke because I hate Mad Catz.
Oh. Damn it.
Best one, the Spider-Man.
That one went over your head.
Mad Catz.
But I only like them because of the design. If you're gonna get a Pro controller, just get a normal Pro controller. Don't get the wired ones. I don't recommend the controller I have.
Well,
No.
No.
wait a minute.
It's only if you want. It's only if you want it to be used, because you could use it as a USB controller for other devices. The Pro controller you have to go through Bluetooth and all that, and it's kind of weird to do on
I use
PC.
mine on. I use this one on PC wired.
Oh, you can. Well, then I
I
got
use
you.
it that
So
way.
there's no reason to get mine, but yeah. So yeah, I
You have-
don't
the
recommend
only
the
thing you have
controller.
to do is use a program called Procon X Input, and that's there you go. You're good to go.
Are you fucking kidding me? That's all
there-
you had to do?
Yeah.
I was fucking around with Bluetooth and I still couldn't get it to work. What the fuck? That's
Yeah,
fucking
it's
bullshit.
through Bluetooth.
You're welcome,
Anyway.
Adam.
If you try to do the Joy-Cons through Bluetooth on a PC, then they won't have analog sticks. Like, it's all or nothing if you do it with Joy-Cons through Bluetooth. Anyways, freaking, what else? I saw this one third-party controller for the Switch, where you would slide one half of the controller off and replace the other half with something different. So,
Well,
okay, so like you have the right side, which is just like, you know, the Xbox layout where it has the stick on top and D-pad on the bottom, right? And the other half would slide off, then you'd place in another module, and that module could be a GameCube controller, an NES controller, an SNES controller, and a regular Pro controller.
what?
And while that sounds good, and it's only for like $50 or something, while that sounds good, the controller itself is built really, really badly. So,
Hey guys,
and plus the GameCube buttons are like the size of like the A button is the size of a normal Pro controller button. So like the kidney beans are like actually like smaller than the bean, and the B button's minuscule. So
hey guys,
The fuck?
Yeah.
what if you made Nintendo Labo Nintendo Switch Pro controller. It's just a fucking Pro controller, but cardboard, and with like fucking 7 or more Joy-Cons to accept
I would press
inputs.
the home button and my thumb would go through the controller. So
Do any button input. Bye bye.
you push down the.
Modulus controller. That is the weirdest thing I have ever heard.
Yeah, because I was looking to see if somebody made a third-party GameCube controller, like a wireless third-party Switch controller, and that's what came up, the weird module controller. You could actually use GameCube controllers on your Switch if you have the adapter for the Wii U, the GameCube adapter for Wii U. That works on Switch, because like through an update you could just use GameCube controllers now. But what sucks is that since it doesn't have the other Z button, like since there's no second Z button, can't play most games with it, so. Like you can't play Zelda because you can't use the runes. Well,
Wait a minute, you said you were trying to look for a third-party GameCube controller for your Switch?
yeah, a wireless GameCube controller for Switch. Because I wanted to see if there was a third-party substitute.
Why wireless?
Because my GameCube controller is completely destroyed. And I
Did you
wanted
play
to see
too much Melee?
well, the entire thumbsticks, like the rubber of the thumbstick is gone.
Oh!
There's like crusts on the inside, and I need to get it clean, and the wires like chewed up because of my dog.
I hope you don't play Smash 3DS.
I do play Smash 3DS, and my
How many circle pads did you break?
I didn't break any, but the circle pad on
Bullshit,
the
that's a lie.
3DS is now
That's a lie.
extremely loose.
That is a
I didn't
lie.
play Smash 3DS as much as you would think. I did bring a 2DS to school to show Brandon, and I did slide the thumbstick all over the place.
Yep.
Actually, that's something
extremely loose, but
that's something I never understood. Why people break circle pads from Smash on 3DS? Like, dude,
Because they hardcore, bro.
like, dude, you already know that it's not the same thing as a fucking like controller's analog stick. So how about you actually be more gentle with it than treating it like a fully fledged controller? Fucking
No,
idiots.
they're not going to be kind and gentle because Smash.
some people actually use GameCube controllers, like a GameCube to 3DS controller mod, like through the headphone jack. It was really strange.
Through the
And-
headphone jack? I thought they used
I
a
don't know,
whole
it's a
separate thing.
really weird mod, but you would basically use it to play a GameCube controller on the 3DS, but it was banned since it was really easy to kill people, since you had a vast advantage, because you could wiggle the stick really fast. Like, so,
Well, see, that's really funny because I don't really get how it's that bad of an advantage.
it like you can't do certain actions. Like it's hard to explain. Like do you know the perfect pivot is where you run forward and then turn around. You can't really do that on the circle pad unless you like scrape it sideways and then pull forward really fast. But see, that's where people are ripping their thumb pads off when they try to do that. But on a GameCube controller, you can do it easily, since it has the notches and all that. So.
Okay.
Also, Adam, I'm surprised you find me on other people's YouTube videos. That shows how
Really?
much me and you both watch YouTube.
Dude,
Or shows how much
fucking-
he's stalking you.
Dude, fucking. Oh
I
my
wonder
God.
what he's doing today. He's watching this video.
The only thing Adam hasn't been doing is watching Game Explain because he doesn't like Game Explain for whatever reason.
No, I don't really like Game Explain. Because they're one of the
I
fucking
only
people.
rarely watched any of their shit.
No, mainly because they're one of the people that get games earlier than everyone else because they're just so special and profitable.
And then DSP commented on that, only not DSP freaking commented on that, and a lot of people noted he had a good point if it weren't for the fact that he was just as bad as they were.
Here's my personal opinion. everybody should get the game on day one, period.
Nintendo actually stopped doing that, so they don't get games day one now. Because since Mario Odyssey got leaked, Nintendo was just like, well, no more games for everybody. So now everybody has to do it day one, at least for Nintendo games now. Because people were streaming Mario Odyssey a day early. And they were just like, nope.
Did they ban everyone who did that?
I'm pretty sure the guy got sued and is no longer on the grid. So I don't know what happened to that guy.
What is Nintendo's deal with streaming things? And
well, no, it was the fact that people were streaming it before the game was even released, before most of the fan base will even get their hands on the game.
Oh, okay.
So
and people were uploading YouTube videos with spoilers in the thumbnail.
Okay.
And
makes more sense.
Oh, so Mario got his vengeance on them.
Fuck everybody that puts spoilers in the thumbnail. They're all fucking scummy. And even though Game Explain doesn't necessarily do that from what I've heard, still don't like them because they get games before day one, so fuck them.
They don't get games day one anymore because of Nintendo's policy after Mario Odyssey. Well, they do get
from
some
other companies.
games.
They still can, couldn't they?
From some companies, yeah, but I think they have to straight up ask the indies to be like, "Hey, can we get this game?" And they'll be like, "Yeah." So, also their Nintendo stuff. Nintendo invites them to play a snippet of the game. They got 20 minutes to play some of the new Splatoon stuff, but they can't actually play the full thing early.
Did that expansion come out yet?
No, it's coming out in a while.
Really?
There's an
Wait,
update called the Link X.
Wait, the expansion for Splatoon 2 didn't come out yet?
I don't think it has.
Really? I thought that thing was announced months ago.
The update for the Rank X has, but not the actual Octo expansion.
Well,
I
that's
just bought a
weird.
bundle that had the Octo expansion, so I guess that's just going to be locked away for a while.
Well, that's really weird, though, because that announcement was several months ago. I'm surprised that there's still... if they're still working on it, then they fucking announced that shit way too early. Maybe not Rank X, but the whole new campaign thing, yeah, that's way too fucking early. God damn. I thought by now it would have been released.
I have 28 lives already.
On what?
Donkey Kong somehow.
They're gonna be drained pretty fast.
Pretty
really
fast.
Pretty fast. It's like I'm Sonic and I just got brain dead for a second.
you went too fast, and then you went too fast, and then you stopped, and and your brain went pretty fast.
Yeah, the brain, he was running, and when he stopped, his brain just slammed into his frontal, skull. It just goes flat as a pancake. Yeah!
Yeah! This is happening!
This is so
Hell!
Head on, apply directly to the forehead.
Well.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, once I showed him that skit, he never forgot it.
Mm-hmm.
I put it in my Mario 64 mod.
The only thing I don't like about Game Explain is that they re-upload some trailers. So that's about the only thing I don't like from them.
Well, IGN does that too.
Yeah, I don't really like when any company does that.
See,
even though Game Explain isn't the company.
I don't really get why people like IGN or Game Explain re-upload trailers. What's the point? I don't understand.
The only spoilers I ever had for games back growing up was Nintendo Power.
Yeah, Nintendo Power though was pretty useful.
At least Nintendo Power is back now. Did you know that, Vandalia?
Yeah, the Nintendo Power podcast.
Yeah, through a podcast, Nintendo Power came back.
I think I saw, maybe part, I'm not sure if I saw part or whole, but I saw some of episode 1, and to me, it just... I thought it would be
whatever.
more in the. I thought it would have been more in the style of the actual Nintendo Power stuff, like they actually go over stuff. But no, they don't.
Yeah,
really
I
do
thought
that
it'd
from
be
what I could
kind of
tell.
like a direct, a bit, kind of like a direct, like some inside information. But the Switch also gives you inside information on stuff.
Well,
like
I would have thought more like tips like they used to, but no, they don't do that from what I
they
could
give
tell.
tips. They give
I used
tips
to-
for some games.
Oh,
I used to
they do?
read for the comics. I loved the Zelda comic and the Mario comics.
Yeah, it seems like a downgraded version of Nintendo Power, to be honest with you. But
I mean,
don't
if they
know,
ever
I've only
wanted to
watched
come
one
back, they
episode,
can
so.
now. So.
I've only watched one
I-
episode, so maybe I'll give it another shot. But
Also, Brandon, do you want to know what's one thing I kind of like about the Switch? Is that they're more open. Nintendo's more open to showing the game's beta now. If you go to the Nintendo Switch news section and like follow their Mario Odyssey channel, you could actually get beta stuff. I got beta images for Mario Odyssey, some of the levels and all that.
yeah,
There's
it's
some
pretty cool.
stuff.
That's cool.
In fact, actually, you can find a couple of videos of the alpha version of Splatoon 1 in ARMS.
Yeah, during the E3 stuff, they're like,
Well, it didn't
Splatoon
really
2
look like it was from E3 though. It looked like it was from some other convention.
oh, they showed it off at one convention, and I think they showed it off during either Direct or something. I don't know. It was a long time ago. I remember watching it live.
Well,
But-
I can guarantee you it wasn't from E3 because I've watched full E3 stuff, so there's no way it could have been E3. And from what I've seen, it looked like it was from some kind of convention. And not only that, but it looked like it was ran by the developers that made the game specifically, not by Nintendo affiliates or anything like that.
I knew it was a convention. It wasn't E3. I think it's like the game something. It wasn't the Game Awards. It was some other thing. I don't know.
I don't know.
Also,
what it
Brand-
was. Oh yeah. Also, I consider Game Awards fake as fuck because they claimed Overwatch was the #1 game of 2016. Fuck them.
Fuck the Oscars, mate. Did you see this year's Game Awards or last year's?
I don't
I think it was
watch
last.
that.
No.
Last year's Game Awards was really fun.
No.
There was
Ever,
this guy who sounded a lot like Tommy Wiseau, but as a game developer, he was basically
Or high
Tommy Wiseau.
internet.
what?
Basically, what happened was, he walks up. He's like, "Games are supposed to be a perfect experience. This is a grand stage to show off people's video games." And he's like, "Hey, can I say one thing real fast? Like, is it alright if I cuss?" All right. Fuck the Oscars! And he flips off the camera. It was really hilarious, and it was right after Reggie came on stage too.
Reggie.
Oh my god. I don't know why. I'd imagine Reggie being more likely to say "fuck the Oscars."
Yeah.
I mean, he's the same person the same person that said, "I'm gonna kick some ass and take names" or whatever.
No, I'm going to kick your ass. He was saying that to a guy that beat him in Smash.
I was like, holy shit.
Was that somebody? Then was that somebody that the police came down the door or something because of that statement or something?
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
You're like, what?
So I heard stories about how somebody said something on Twitch chat or YouTube chat and the police come to their door.
I don't think that ever happened.
It sounds like you're trying to describe a swatting event.
There it is. You should see that, Adam, because it's kind of funny.
The tiny
yeah.
white silk man.
Is that what it's called? Swatting when the police come to your door while you're streaming?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
It's a highly, highly, highly illegal thing to do.
Very.
Especially
Yeah.
since someone recently got killed because of it.
Mm-hmm.
I felt
Wait a
like
fucking minute.
you think that the freaking SWAT.
Oh!
Man, there's been lots of nuclear bombs in cities recently
Oh shit.
that turned out to be fake. So
Yo, my boy Richard is in the fucking chat. Jet Set RA is a person that I know in real life. He's just putting chat the I don't feel so good meme.
Why is that even a meme? It's stupid.
Yeah, that's from Avengers, yes.
Infinity War.
I saw it and I was like, oh, so that's
Speaking of stupid things, apparently, Mario said something earlier that his school doesn't allow graduation photos to be taken or videos, but everyone else's school does.
What?
My graduation, it was taped on like a VHS camera recorder, one of those big ones, you know, the VHS of it, up in the stage, up in the stands. But apparently, and Snicky got his recorder instead of Brandon. But apparently, cameras are forbidden on his. They're gonna SWAT team of his parents got a camera. I'm gonna videotape this. Like they got a camera. Go, 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 go.
Yeah.
Like, what's wrong? Like, what's wrong with... I don't get it.
No, there's a reason. Apparently there's going to be a professional photographer there, which only can mean one thing. We've got to have money.
But the thing of that is, I don't care about the other kids. I want my kid. I want just my kid's graduation. I don't care about the 50 other kids here or 100 other kids here.
Never mind, I do get it. I do get it. They want it to be recorded so they could sell it to moms for $20.
No, it's not even
exactly
recordings.
what I said.
It's not, exactly. But you don't even get recordings. No, you just get photos and that's it.
That's even worse.
Yeah, that's even worse.
I want a video camera. I want a video camera.
Trust me. My graduation was live streamed, and I'm 99% certain I can go and watch it right now.
Who live streamed it?
The school did.
Oh shit! Wow, that's fucking top tier, dude. Holy
Your school
Christ!
sucks, Mario. Your school just sucks.
Yeah, it does
tier
fucking suck. I didn't think Schnick. I thought you referred to like a family member or friend or whatever. I didn't think the fucking school would live stream it. That's why I said top tier. Like,
see,
damn.
your teachers don't know. So Mario, your teachers don't know anything. Your classes are stupid. Your teachers don't know anything. Your classes teach useless information. Your teachers don't know how to work Premiere Pro or whatever it was, and your school doesn't let you take videos. Your school just sucks.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. See, what I think it's really scummy that my school is like, oh, you cannot take photo or video. You can only pay for professional photography. And that's
they had a professional photographer at my school, but there was no mention of a price. And obviously, even if it is, I'm sure it's optional. I mean, my mom, my dad, all my family members, they got in my opinion, they got all the photos we need.
You know, parents are going to thinking either a cell phone or a small camera to take pictures of it. They're not going to obey the rules.
Yeah, personally, I can kind of see those people just like sneaking them in and then getting caught because they were using it, and then they get kicked out.
Get tackled and tasered. Communist! Communist!
Camera! He's got a camera!
Yeah, literally. It's so fucking stupid. Oh hey.
Tomahawk at the guy.
Oh hey, we're gonna sell your son or your child's graduation moment that you've been waiting 18 years for.
No, you're also gonna see Shrek appear on stage, and he's gonna give the bestest dance ever. Which consists of him just going on stage and, oh, hello everybody, play my game, and then he throws copies of Shrek on Xbox to everybody.
Really, Jesse? You have gay?
I was trying to look for an image to talk about, but I don't think I actually saved it. I think I deleted it, so I just sent that.
God damn it.
I have more. There are more memes of this. I hadn't found one saying, like...
Jesse, this is for you. That's for you.
See it. Okay.
Look on stream if you're trying to anticipate it on Skype or whatever.
Yeah, I was trying to look at it on
hello,
oh, I just
my game.
smacked my fucking elbow.
Oh, me elbow.
Fuck.
Why?
Okay,
YouTube,
Adam.
I couldn't find the channel in my freaking list of subscriptions. Thanks, YouTube. I wanna die now.
Oh.
Quick, someone play the Finger Family. Actually, no, don't.
Here's your Finger
That's the
Family.
whole-
This is your Finger Family right here.
Won't be great on.
Finger family is the equivalent of just turning your oven on, just sticking your head in.
Well, Adam, this is what I think.
Where are you all from? Set the hell your menu.
You have gay.
Oh.
No, it's shut the hell your mouth. I shared shut the fucking up.
Oh god.
I think that was the best one. Shut the fucking up.
That was a fun one. Only because it uses. It's only because it uses Sonic 3D Blast and not modern.
Yeah, exactly. That's what makes it gold. Shut the fucking up. See Sonic jumping and smiling at the fucking camera.
Elegant spin.
Oh my god. But yeah. You know how my dad reacted towards the whole no cameras and recording allowed rule?
He went psycho, Dad.
My dad basically said, well, fuck them, I'm gonna record anyways. And he wanted me to hand him my video camera on top of that.
Hey, sir, you can't go in. You have a camera. No, you. And then he just walks in and
Be like old school, like hide candy in your coat pockets on you're going to movies. Get cheap candy at the Dollar Tree
Sir,
and hide in your pockets.
Sir, you can't go past this point. You have a video camera. We're gonna sell you professional photography. Well, actually, I can go past here, sir, because I'm going to sell you my unprofessional videography of my child. Oh shit! All right this way.
He's like, America, storm the gates.
There! You
The-
must stand the keyboard.
The camera flash might be a death ray. Get him!
yeah, you just see a flash from somewhere, and then after that they're like, "There's one now! Attack! Code Red! Code Red!" Then you just see like one guy throw a tactical tomahawk like from Black Ops 3.
First, I know the only rule about cameras is you can't have them in play or something because it blinds people or something. And
No, you can't have them in flash.
Yeah, no flash photography, but my school's like no photography, period. No photography or videography, period.
No cinematography.
You know, I'm pretty sure everyone will have a camera there, and they'll all get that. Like, where's the you go on stage? Like, where's the audience? Well, we kick them all out. They all have cameras.
Cameras steal souls, confiscated before everyone is turned into husks.
Oh god, that'd be horrifying. Imagine taking a picture of somebody and then their face just turns white and their eyes just go in the back of their head and they just flop dead. Now they're trapped in your
Maybe
phone.
they have the camera obscura from Fatal Frame.
Yeah, the Fatal Frame camera.
But be careful, if they're a bad soul, then they'll be like a virus, but it's not
So
a virus you
is your
can cure.
graduation at your school or somewhere else?
It's at, like, fucking... I think it's at Grand Canyon University's arena. Yeah, they actually call it arena.
Hey, my graduation was in an arena.
The Coliseum.
My CTC graduation was at an arena. My high school graduation was at the high school itself because we were a small class. We could all fit in there. But for CTC, it involved like 20 schools. We had to go to a big arena for that. I think I graduated from CTC on June 1st. I graduated from high school on June 5th. 5 days later. I think graduation is the same week.
Actually, here's a question. Sparrow, do you think that it's the norm for schools to generally allow cameras and have people take their own photos and videos, or do you think it's the norm for the reverse of that?
Yeah, did your school have cameras allowed or not?
Because from what I understand, literally, according to Schnick, Vandalia, and Brandon, they told me that people were allowed to take photos and videos, and I'm the only one in this group that says otherwise.
Because everybody hates Adam.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, like you're graduated, right, Danny? What school? What will your school do? Earl.
Yeah, damn.
Oh,
Brandon, was
Okay.
that forced, or did you actually do that?
We couldn't use
Come
our
on,
phones
you should know
either.
the answer.
We didn't have cell phones. back
Okay,
then.
the ones that sound like Shrek are forced. And then the ones that don't sound like Shrek are real.
that one was forced.
I can
One time,
force any
when I first tried
kind of
to
burp.
force a burp, but when I tried to use Brandon's strategy to force a burp, what came out was like a baby burp. It was like super tiny.
Yeah. You should tell your dad that when we said all of us were allowed to use cameras for our graduation.
Wow.
See what he says then.
Well, no, he thinks the whole thing is bullshit anyways. The whole you can't use cameras thing.
I'm sure they're kicked. They're not kicking anybody out. Otherwise, the whole school, like I said, the whole audience would be kicked out. Like you go up there, like teacher, where's this audience? We kicked them all out. They all have the cameras. Who was watching this
Dude,
now?
Just imagine your dad just comes riding in on one of those like your dad comes riding in on one of those like machines on wheels with a giant camera on head that's used for movie action scenes. Just riding in with you. Just like,
Oh my
move out
god.
of the way. He's like running over security guards.
So speaking of Shrek, did anyone see the video posted on the Discord about the curse of Fiona?
I don't open Discord very often.
I don't have.
Babies, kisses.
So Schnick saw it.
Yeah, I'll watch it after the podcast.
I just heard
I've
that
been
Donkey Kong.
I've been trying to get guest stars on the thing. I've been working on guest stars on Discord.
Yeah, Magnus was a pretty big success.
Yeah,
what
you
was
heard
that
Donkey
sound
Kong go.
No, not that. I heard like like that weird like noise, the Donkey Kong noise.
Nice.
The Donkey
Donkey
Kong.
Kong.
It's like when you select a banana.
Good description.
That's like,
Yeah.
dude, I heard the Mario noise. I heard a Super Mario noise.
It's a meme, Mario.
Dude, that's the Super Mario noise. Oh my god.
It come from
No,
Super
you
Mario
need to-
cereal.
No, you need to see what Macho Man Mario looks like.
Ah,
We all
Sweet.
know what Macho Man Mario looks like, Schnick.
he is a beautiful being.
You're gonna make me want to dig out that game and play it again.
Why?
You know it's torture.
Why would you want to play that again?
Huh?
Why would you want to play that again?
Exactly, I don't want to play it again.
What? Why'd you say... What the... Schnick, what the fuck?
Because I would only do it as a Shrek race mode style torture. Because, contrary to what I depict in the Let's Play, that game is not deleted.
Speaking of things I don't want to
What
go back.
what you didn't burn it in the microwave?
No, he did
well,
that with
yeah, I
Shrek.
did burn Shrek in the microwave, and I didn't delete crappy RPG on PS2.
Freaking the fourth wall here, Snick.
I don't care.
Anyways,
That'd be like our balloon skit, breaking the continuity. I don't care.
yeah, just look at the camera.
Next you're gonna say that Brandon didn't break a lot of stuff in the Crash Bash thing.
Except he actually did.
Of course I did.
No,
Crash
they
was
were,
never there. It was all in your head.
they were all props. The crash
No,
disc
they
was
were real.
fake.
Well, most of them were props. They were blank discs, just to fuck with you. And then Shrek on Xbox died for real.
Anyways, speaking
I hear
of
Wahoo.
things I don't want to go back to, freaking my Animal Crossing town is actually stupid. Like, okay, so I go to the town, there's this guy selling balloons, I get a balloon. So I'm like, oh, this is pretty nice. I guess while I'm at it, I'm gonna go get a
Pennywise
haircut.
attacking your town.
So, anyways, I get this balloon and I walk into the barber shop. And the barber's just like, "Hey, we got a special on today. It's half off." So I'm like, "Alright, I should go get a new hairstyle or get my haircut or something because it looks like Garbo." Like, I took off my hot dog hat and it just looks like Bedhead. So, anyways,
That's what
what
happens when you wear only a fucking hot doggy hat.
Oh yeah,
Like for your whole life.
Penguin, he's like, "Nice hairdo." Everybody wants to touch it. Anyways, I was in the barber shop, and freaking person was like, "Oh, like you can't choose what hairstyle you want. You have to answer questions, and it's like randomly generated." So the barber's up there, and she's all like, "So what do you want to look like?" And I'm just like, I guess I'll pick movie star. And it's like, "So are you leaning on a more cold hairdo or a hot hairdo?" And I'm just like, "What?" So I picked hot, like warm hairdo or like hot or whatever it was. And she's like, "Are you bombastic or tame?" And I'm just like, "Tame." So then like, I don't know, it's like some really strange questions. And then after that, she's like, "You want to stand out in the crowd or something?" And I said no. So then I do it. Basically what happens is my hair is super short and gray now. It's just pitch white and like my eyebrows are all messed up. And my character still has his death smile. So I don't know what happened.
Still not know how to do the feeling of happiness.
He has despair, sadness, anger, and something else. So
Wasn't it disinterest?
oh yeah, and disinterest. And I walk up to this frog. And she's like, "Where were you yesterday?" Because she was mad I didn't visit yesterday for some reason. She's like, "I thought you were gone again. Don't ever leave me." And like all these animals are super attached to me. Like they're like insane about. Like there's like I'm pretty sure like 4 of them are like attracted to me, and like the rest are just insane. So
Snick, does your dog does the baby miss you if you're gone for a long time?
Oh, he has an anxiety attack anytime he can't get access to a new person if he sees one outside.
like
Oh.
there was one guy who isn't insane. There's this bald eagle who straight up is not insane and is scared that I'm going to ruin the town. He's like, "You're gone for a while. Why have you come back? You're not going to ruin the town, are you?" Something weird like that. I don't know.
This is my
Only
cooking show,
non-insane
Drew.
person.
You're not gonna steal my. You're not here to steal my secret recipe, are you?
Oh,
Drew,
yeah,
come back here. Come back, Drew. I just want to talk to you.
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
he was like, "You better not do anything stupid." But it was something like that. And my character's just standing there with a blank expression and smile. Then I slowly walk behind him and pull out my axe.
Because you forgot how to pull the axe out and put it away.
Well, what happened was I had nothing equipped and I tried to go fishing, but instead my character pulls out an axe and he gets scared. So
Yeah, and then you were like, "I don't know how to put the axe away."
I figured it out. You have to like press the D-pad and he like auto switches.
Oh.
Also, I went inside my house and inside of a GameCube, like I have like a GameCube drawer, and I opened it up and there was like there were like Pinocchio's things, and I was like holding it with both hands, and I was running through the city, just with both pinwheels in my hands. I don't know what I was doing, and I think like 4 hours went by of me doing stuff like that, and I'm just like, what happened to the time? So,
Oh no!
I'm scared.
Oh look, what clever children! See them study, watch them learn.
How I hate the goody goodies.
Watch them eat
I hate those goody goodies.
Watch them eat, pant, and burn.
Hey,
No.
don't talk about me like that.
Pants,
Jesse.
Lord.
Nope. Yeah. You should. I actually really want to get Mario Tennis Aces because they actually look pretty decent.
Unlike
It
the
looks
Wii
fun.
U game that had like no content.
I never, yeah, I saw the Wii U game and I'm like, oh hey, Mario Tennis. I remember having one for the Wii and it was pretty good. And I just see the trailer. There's only one court and like 12 characters, and it's like, yeah, there you go. There's Mario Tennis. Yeah, $60. Yeah. So
Even for $20, it's not really worth it.
dude, even for like that's like a $5 phone game. Stupid.
For a $5 game for a $60 value.
Pretty much.
Buy it now and we'll throw in a free DLC. You get a paperclip.
A fucking
No,
paperclip.
no.
Literally, one of the characters is the freaking Strix.
Eustace avoided with the slob. The museum wanted the damn slob, but he's like, well, do I get $1 million out of it? No, but for every $1 million donation, you get this complimentary tote bag. Slams the door in his face.
Freaking, so, dang it, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, Mario Tennis. What was I talking about Mario Tennis? Dang it, I was gonna say something.
Like, what game hasn't think of Mario Tennis? What game hasn't Mario been in yet? There's tennis, there's golf, there's boxing, there's.
What about?
No, there's no boxing.
He was the referee in.
Yeah, there was Mario Boxing.
Well, he was the referee in Mike Tyson's Punch Out.
Well, he wasn't actually boxing it.
But
There
he was
no-
in it.
There's actually Mario horseback racing, Schneck.
What? Horseback racing?
Yeah, there was a bundle called Mario Sports Superstars for the 3DS, and it was a bundle of like soccer, baseball, and all that. And then after that, to fill up a slot, they just put in horse racing. There's straight up Mario horse racing. The horses look really cool. They look like a mix, like, I don't know. The Mario horses are strange.
What
They're
about?
like kind of look like the freaking cows from Mario Kart, like even derpier. They're kind of like the Wii Sports horses.
Wait, what about Super Duper Mario Rainbow Factory?
How about Mario's Game Gallery?
How about
There-
ooh,
Mario
Mario's
Lacrosse.
Tunnel of a Doom?
There was
you want
supposed
the
to be a
conversation?
Mario volleyball that was like it was supposed to be Mario volleyball mixed in with wrestling. There's like
Wrestling?
animations on.
Nice.
Yeah, it
you
was
said
made by the same
wrestling.
Mario Strikers team, and it was supposed to be volleyball mixed in with wrestling. There's just animations of like Waluigi drop kicking Yoshi. They're real animations. Yeah, they're real animations, like data mined from a game, and it's just like them in volleyball outfits, and then they're just like wrestling each other. Like it's like Mario does a suplex. I don't know. It's pretty funny.
Welcome to Mario's Suplex City.
It is. It's hilarious.
Oh my god, and we got 100-bit cheer. Right as you said that.
Oh no, we're turning into DSP.
Excuse?
No, except for DSP goes, hey, thanks for the money, dummy.
Yeah, and you actually have to donate to him in order to even get so much as a mention from him.
Hey, thanks for the money, idiot.
Speaking of money, thanks for the dollar, Veneta Records.
So guess what the game was actually supposed to be called? The game was supposed to be called Super Mario Spikers.
Spikers?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Babies, kisses.
I'm not gonna,
There's just this shy guy face planting for one of the animations.
I'm not gonna lie though, I hated Mario Strikers on the Wii. That game was fucking trash.
Game was good, it's just that the courses were really bad. Like, the courses were really hard to play on. They were really gimmicky.
No, that's not why it was bad. It was bad because it was too fucking difficult. Like,
Wait,
I'm not even
the
kidding.
courses made it difficult, in my opinion, but like...
No,
was pretty
it wasn't
easy to
even the
play.
course. No, it wasn't even the courses that was difficult. It was the fucking shitty AI that was so bad. Well, it wasn't bad as in it was badly programmed, but it was the game was just too fucking hard because of the AI. Like, they are so unforgivingly unfair that the game is just not beatable. I don't. Like,
I mean, I beat
I think
all
a
the
task
classes.
might beat it, but I don't think you could just fucking beat it, like, fucking casually. It's
I
mainly
did.
luck, really. It's
I
mainly
don't-
luck.
Most, but I didn't actually find it that hard.
No, when I played it, it was extremely fucking hard. Like, the first
Did you play
trophy
the-
was fine, but then as soon as you tried getting the second trophy, yeah, you were not gonna get it. So, I
Did you
don't-
play the original GameCube one
No,
beforehand?
the one on the Wii.
So you only played
Mario
the one on the
Strikers
Wii. See, I
Charged,
played
that
the
was what it
one on
was
the
called.
Game for that,
Mario
so-
Strikers Charged is what it was called.
So
Yeah.
speaking of trophies, what's the heart trophy? What's the heart trophy you guys ever got in game?
I
I
believe
already
we talked about
claimed
this last
that
week.
the Kwama Solace Platinum easily.
We already
My
talked
the
about this
first
last
trophy
week.
for me would be Doom 2016's trophy of completing one mission on Nightmare mode or Ultra Nightmare mode.
Even though you got all the trophies in a week, anyways.
Yeah, I did
How
get all
is
the
the-
trophies day one or week one actually.
Yeah,
hardest-
I got all the trophies day one.
Uh huh.
Were there
The
multiplayer
hardest-
trophies?
Nope.
Oh,
The
good.
hardest to
I remember
achieve
that where you
is
can't die
I
at
guess
all.
id Software themselves knew the multiplayer was worthless.
It's Nightmare mode where you can't die.
Yep.
Oh my god, there's like a Mario like city. What the heck? I'm so confused. I'm like watching a beta episode of it, and I'm just kind of scrubbing through to try to find the animations. Yep. Oh my god, there's Waluigi just okay. So there's like it looks like Mario's like knocked out on the ground, and it just shows Waluigi jumping 50 feet in the air and crushing his stomach.
Here's a challenge for you. If you can do it, Brandon, on the lost levels of go through the whole game on lost levels of all like 20 levels from that, and kill Bowser with a fireball. Every Bowser with a fireball.
Fuck no.
We're talking about Super Mario Brothers Lost Levels, right?
The lost levels.
Super Mario Brothers The Lost Levels.
Yes, that's what he's talking about.
Okay.
Yeah, because I like to see. I like to kill Bowser and see what. This one's a Goomba. This one's a Koopa. This one's a Buzzy Beetle. Yeah, this one's really Bowser.
Yeah, they're supposed to be fakes. Like they're supposed to have like I don't know. They're supposed to be like mercenary things. They're not actually Bowser's. They did a reference to that in Super Mario 3D Land, because the fake Bowser's in like World 1 through 7 just have like a Tanuki leaf. Like it's just enemies with the supercharged like evil Tanuki leaf.
Like sorry Mario, but your Bowser's like sorry Mario, but your Bowser's another castle.
Yeah.
Wow.
Back on
Imagine-
Xbox.
Imagine going and killing a Bowser and just seeing a Yoshi die. It's like what? Traitor.
It would be like Samurai Jack.
Well, technically Goombas are traitors, so there you go.
Yeah, be like
well, in Paper Mario they are traitors.
no. Yoshi's like this is for killing all my Yoshi friends in Mario World.
No,
Jumping
it's
off
Super.
cliffs.
No, Jesse, in Super Mario Brothers, the Goombas are literally traitors. They're like
Yeah.
fucking toads that work for Bowser, except for some reason they look completely different from toads.
Yeah, that's what this is the instruction back in the game manual back when we still had game manuals back in the day.
Yeah, now you just get a giant case. Now you just get a giant case, which is completely empty, and it just holds the game, and that's it.
Oh, speaking of the game changes,
Adam already argued for like 40 minutes over plastic, so
speaking of game changes, apparently in Super Mario 3, the ghosts were called Boo Diddlies, and then in World they became Boo Buddies. But then in the world they became Boo Buddies.
Ooh, buddies.
Yeah, it was really stupid.
Boo Buddies.
Blue Buddies were retconned, and now they're like, you know, like in Super Mario 3D World where it has like the circle of like ghosts. Those are supposed to be Blue Buddies now.
No. Back to it's really
Yes,
Yoshi.
I know. I know a lot about Mario.
But no, back to the thing is, the Bowser was really Yoshi, but he turned to Bowser for revenge for Mario crying all the time as a baby, and Yoshi's Island. It's like,
There's also What else? The lava bubbles in Mario Brothers 3 were originally called Potaboos, as in those were actually like sentient enemies called Potaboos, but they got renamed to just fireballs in Mario Maker. So, also the Unagi eel in Mario 64 got retconned, and now its name is a Mare.
No, Jesse. The fire rods or whatever they're called in what are they called in Mario 1?
They're just called fire bars. I'm talking about the lava bubble.
To me, after watching the video Super Mario Bros. Frustration, I will always know them as fire sticks.
Fire sticks?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure their official name is fire bars, so you're not.
I call it spinning death.
Yeah, I call them fire sticks because of Mario Bros. Frustration, one of the earliest viral YouTube videos I watched.
No, Vandalia's...
It was like...
oh, god damn it. Okay,
what?
Okay, what you were calling it, Mario 1 fire bars, whatever you said, you should have called them that for Mario 3.
Yeah.
That would fit the bill more. So
fire
circles
stick.
and
Fire
go
stick.
in a circle.
Fire stick.
So there you go, there's Waluigi crushing Mario.
That looks ridiculous.
It's even funnier when he lands, because he like straight up just like goes and like breaks Mario's ribs.
Oh my god.
God made me do it.
There was, what was it?
Oh my god, now I have to look this up. Good job.
Oh yeah, see, just call them like spaghettis or whatever, like a firebar. Well, that was weird. But like, I was getting lazy of calling them spaghettis, so I just started calling them spaghettis.
Damn you!
Fuck.
And when I got killed by one, instead of yelling spaghetti like that, I yelled spaggot.
Somebody touch my spaggot!
Now I just call them fire bars because it sounds stupid to say spaghetti.
Meanwhile, my dog is freaking out. I'll be back.
Oh my god.
I'm just watching this thing you sent, and their wrestling moves just look ridiculous.
No, Jesse, you need to bring up that wrestling thing. So you claim that Waluigi just freaking slam down on Mario. What was it called again?
Super Mario Spikers.
Super Mario Spikers? Well, this is what happens when Waluigi lands on Mario.
Oh no. Mario, it's just... You're gonna see an animation of Yoshi tossing another Yoshi, and it's really funny.
Did you put Hercules to bed? Did you put Chewie to bed?
Me je suis genius.
Je suis genius.
Hello.
Okay.
Yeah, Gus is out here.
Oh, is that the mommy?
Like how Mario's hands, like the gloves, just look like he's running stick.
It looks like he's ready to freaking throw his fist through the computer to get me.
He's going to punch you in your eyeball.
Also, yeah, Mario did talk to Mario and Sonic at the
That is
Olympic
really
Games.
sad.
So, Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games, he did do boxing, and I'm just looking at Mario and Sonic, and then
yeah,
thumbnail for it is
and we didn't get a 2018 game, so the series is dead.
Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games is as dead as Just Dance.
Oh.
No, Just Dance is found, unfortunately.
Yeah, there was no 2017 game, so rip.
But Just Dance is irrelevant.
Did you know the newest one came out on Wii?
I must have mentioned it a million times on this podcast, but the newest Just Dance 2018 actually released for the Wii, so the Wii technically isn't dead yet.
Oh.
Once Just Dance dies, then the Wii dies. So
It is.
I really don't like the fact that Just Dance is going to be known as the last game that was produced on the Wii. That's a fucking insult.
Well,
I
a lot of
consider
more
it
recent
shovelware.
last game, the
died
Game Boy Color
on
was
a
Frogger.
sports game usually.
What?
A lot of more recent games died on a sports game usually.
But
Yeah,
Just
like
Dance is
Adam-
no sports game.
It's a rhythm game.
A shitty rhythm game.
They call it shaking the controller violently.
No, I seriously hate the Just Dance series. It's so fucking lazy. Oh my god. Not to mention that the gameplay sucks.
DDR.
Hmm?
There are people who are so mad at Just Dance and say that DDR was the OG dancing game.
No! No!
And, well, then again, DDR is owned by
DDR
Konami.
is
We're
fun,
not going
though.
to bring it back.
Dance Dance Revolution was
the
actually a
difference.
good game, though.
DDR's fun though.
Yeah, it was fun.
Uh-huh.
It was like
it was
was
fun.
it like one for the GameCube? And, I mean, what, Nintendo, one for PlayStation or Xbox.
Oh, I had
Mhm.
the GameCube one. It's called DDR Mario Mix.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
and
not that
It has
one.
lots of good songs, surprisingly.
Like-
It has
like-
some-
like,
and
remember-
Songs
Waluigi
are
is
actually
the
really
favorite.
great.
Wasn't there
Yeah,
Wasn't there a rivalry between like Garage Band and Rockstar?
Garage Band? You mean Guitar Hero and Rock Band?
No,
Garage Band. Garage Band, a music making application versus Rock Band, a music rhythm video game.
Garbage Band would be a thing that would release on the Switch, digital only, and you have to use Nintendo Labo instruments to play it.
Nintendo Labo, what the fuck? Oh my god. No, I want my guitar set up on the DS. Is that a possibility?
Okay, so I just
Any
found
reason why
something,
this is,
Jesse.
Shnek? Would you care to share with the fucking class as to why this is?
What'd you find?
Funky Kong is the easy mode of this game.
Wait, Funky Kong is?
Wait, you didn't know that? You didn't know that Funky Kong was the easy mode?
Nope.
Well, that's a
Funky
fucking
Kong is
ripoff.
bad. Funky Kong is overpowered in every single game he's in. In Mario Kart Wii, he's super fast, he's speedy. And in this game, he has 5 hearts just by himself. He has a surfboard so he doesn't get hit by spikes. And he's super speedy and has infinite roll. So,
Oh, and he can breathe underwater.
yeah, he could breathe underwater forever. He is basically Oki mode. And when you play as Funky, who's there in the shops is just a red parrot. And the red parrot's kind of funny. The red parrot says, "Give him the old banana slammer," as a reference to the Donkey Kong show.
Yeah.
And for the commercials for the Tropical Freeze on Switch, they actually reference the DK Wrath. They're like, here's Donkey Kong, he's the leader of the bunch, and here's Diddy Kong, he uses his coconut gun. It's gonna hurt when he shoots it at it, like it's just straight up like wording from the DK Wrath for the... Oh god!
You know what's funny though? Have you seen the beta of Donkey Kong 64?
No.
Well, they used like Diddy Kong had like okay, they have coconut guns like you said, right? But in the beta, they used actual guns.
Wow. Just imagine Diddy Kong with a freaking sniper rifle.
Oh my god. He does a 360 no scope.
Did
Well, then
he?
again, Conker uses real guns, so that imagine, someone should make a mod for Conker that replaces Conker with Diddy.
Diddy Kong puts a cap in your ass.
Just imagine Donkey Kong Racing, the sequel we all waited for, and there's an item with guns where Conker just shoots out the competition. It's instant death.
It's permadeath. It's permadeath.
Well, yeah, as soon as you get
I
shot,
decided to make Funky Kong like the overpowered guy in Donkey Kong.
you know people actually resurrected the mission mode that was scrapped in Mario Kart Wii.
Well, they kind of
I saw
resurrected it. I don't
Yeah,
think
it's
all of them
it's
are
very-
available.
very rough, but it pretty much is like it's like 20 mission mode doubles, and then yeah, there was one with Dry Bowser where you have to race him, and Dry Bowser jumps out of his car and breathes fire at you. He like shoots fireballs. Pretty cool what they did to bring it back.
Kind of.
It's unfortunate that Nintendo thought it wasn't good enough.
They did do it kind of, because like okay, so when Mario Kart Wii was online when it released, they did like a tournament thing, and I never knew this, and I had Mario Kart Wii back then. I would have definitely played it. But they would do stuff like certain tournaments, right? And it'd be like, okay, do this like thing, like do this mission, and then you'll win like something. You'll win like, I don't know.
Probably VR.
Or you'll win like lots of level bonus, like the VR points or whatever for online. So you would do the Mario Kart Wii channel, and you would accept in this tournament, and then some of the things that were in the scrap mission mode were actually used in the tournament. Like the gates, which were basically like tires to mission mode, were used. Like you would go through them in a certain set amount of time, and whoever like did it. And that's how they got the code to resurrect the mission mode.
Was that your dad?
Yeah.
Well, you should tell him about that the camera rule everywhere else except for your school.
Also,
No.
somebody
I don't really
resurrected
think he's
the
gonna care.
original Mario 64 times 4. You know what Mario 64 times 4 is?
No.
Mario 64 times 4 is what the... kind of basically what the alpha was to Mario 64 DS. That's when it had the 4-player multiplayer, all that, and it had a different Peach's Castle Grounds. The guy managed to resurrect the old layout, the old textures used for the game, and he even managed to resurrect what the remake of Peach's Castle would have looked like with 4 players.
Hey, what was that game that we... Hey, Brandon, what's that game that we played for 2 minutes? For the Mario game we played for 2 minutes online
Mario
game.
64 online?
It lasted for a day or two before it got deleted.
Well, I still have it, but now there's an update to it that adds a bunch more crap.
Like Capture the Flag.
Also, the same
And
guy...
Sonic.
So the same guy who did the Mario 64 times 4 beta, he also did the Mario Kart DS pre-alpha replica, which was like used in like the really, really early trailers. This guy does lots of DS hacking and stuff. Like he basically remade the betas / alphas of New Super Mario Brothers, Mario Kart DS, and Mario 64 DS. This guy's name is Kitty Ambience, and he only has like 500 subscribers. I think he's really underrated because he gets a lot of stuff out.
He gets a lot of
Gets a lot of
stuff.
Yeah, I'm surprised at like the work he does and how underrated he seems to be.
So do you have any onions for us tonight, Snick?
Any onions, please?
We do turn your camera on for the Daily Onion.
Well, I need to think. Do I have any goddamn stories to tell today?
So you can see your face when you tell them.
If you don't have onions, you could do garlic. Garlic is close.
I have to think.
What Snick's Daily Garlic?
Oh my god, what is this, Wario?
Did anything...
Any like college onions?
Oh, any bullshit that happened in college, huh?
Pristine college onion.
I need to frickin' think. Did anything bad happen?
Pristine rot.
I can talk about, some of the nasty stuff I saw.
Okay, Snick's college onion.
Alright, let's get on the goddamn fucking phone because that's what everybody wants, I guess. Alright.
Be like, oh yeah, like see now go to the palace. He's got garlic. He's got garlic. Swarm.
Alright, let's see here. Turn around. Alright, so.
Here we fucking go.
I can talk about, I guess I could talk about some of the experiences I had with rooming with people. Now that that's over, and I don't have to do it no more.
Hey Mario,
What?
is it delayed or?
Oh, right. What? No, not that one, idiot.
So, freshman year, I was supposed to room with one guy. I need to think of funny little nicknames I have to give all these people. Because I obviously don't want to use their real names.
Shrek, Sora,
Wait a minute, what?
Alright, let's see. The first guy I was originally gonna room with, let's just call him that, because
Batman?
anytime I was requested to message him, I was like, oh, well now I have to wait for a response from that guy, insert name here. So, I find out I'm rooming with that guy, through an email showing my room selection when I was auto-assigned to a room in the freshman dorm, one of the freshman dorms. So I type out an email asking him what he thought of orientation, because we didn't have the same session, and what his interests were, like just trying to get along with him before we had to room with each other. He never responded.
Wow.
Never responded, and we ultimately did not end up rooming together. He probably ran for the hills, and I was auto-assigned someone else in the same room. I can talk about a guy I had to room with for one night only during orientation. I'm gonna call, I don't even remember what this guy's name was in real life. I'm just gonna call him Jock. So I'm calling him Jock only because he played sports. That's all I remember about him.
Vandalia, you're wrong. He's talking about college life.
He was a kid. He was a kid then in college. He was
No.
like, he was like 18.
I don't think 18 counts as a kid.
No, it
Still a
doesn't.
Were you still a teenager?
No.
Yes, you are.
No.
Well, you are. But that's not
Mario's no given to Vandalia.
No,
No.
18 is legally known as you becoming an adult, so therefore 18 is not teen.
But you're still 18.
That doesn't matter.
Yes, you're not a
No,
minor
that's
any-
okay. That's a coincidence. First off, you can't base.
You're no longer a minor.
Who wants to make us
but
some
you're still
poor
like-
man's lasagna
but
and
you're
then
still
burn your hand and grab
Poor
the pot
man.
out of the
You're
oven?
still
What's
a
happening?
teenager.
Okay.
You're a non-minor teenager.
Okay, to be a teenager, you have to be a minor. So therefore, if you're not a minor, how can you be a teenager? Don't
what the
say,
hell?
"Oh, because the number ends with teen." Like,
Exactly.
What did the fucking people that make the English numbers just? Oh, you know what? Let's just purposely make this part of the numbers end with teen.
Exactly.
Really? What's the number?
But
Well, back in the day, you were an adult. You're adult when you can have babies. You're adult when you got married, like at 10 or 12 or 15. So you're still a teenager. So you're 20.
Okay, but you're still an adult though.
You're still you're no longer a minor. You're just not a minor anymore.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, but you're still
Okay.
Get in there.
Yeah, you can't really, even though you can't do stuff until you're. Sometimes you can't do stuff till you're 21 or 25. You can't record till you're 25.
You can fucking smoke tobacco at 18. The only thing you can't do, as far as I understand, is you can't drink. And that's it. You can't drink alcohol or go into
drinking
bars.
doesn't equate to being an adult. Being 18 equates to becoming an adult. So.
Yeah, the only thing that 21 equates you to do is just drinking alcohol or going into bars where it requires you to be 21. And that reason is because of brain development. Your brain's fully developed by 21, so they let you at 21, but not 18. But you're still an adult at 18 nonetheless, so therefore, you're not a teenager, because to be a teen, you have to be a minor.
I say you're still a teenager until you're 20.
Okay, so are you saying that you're not an adult until 21?
No, 20. See, 20.
Why 20?
Oh,
because it doesn't end with teen?
Yes.
But it says legally that 18 equals adult. You're still a teenager, but you're also an adult.
I just call them a non-minor, no longer a minor.
Well,
not just an adult.
Well, my opinion is that you're a full adult at 18, and by full I mean not being a minor or a teenager or whatever. Okay, so technically, you can't really.
You should let Schnick finish his garlic real fast. So has a pretty big garlic.
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 So orientation, you said?
Yeah, if you hijack my segment like that again.
Well, Mario hijacked it. I just wrote in chat.
Well, no, because you said that. Oh, he's talking about how he's a kid, but he's not even talking about that right now.
No, in your words, I'm not a kid. I'm a squid.
Okay, so in order to be a jokester, I wanted to say more stuff. So in order to say more stuff than onions, I search up things similar to onions just right now in Google, and the first thing that pops up is Meet the Onion Family.
Oh, God damn it. Well, let me get back on track finally. So,
green onion.
So I roomed with Jock one night only. On day one,
yellow onion.
Shut up.
He was I ran into him only number one when I was first moving my bedding stuff into the bedroom. And me and my parents briefly talked with him and his parents. He ran into me once during the day. He just asked what one of the events we were supposed to do was, though he seemed pretty friendly about it. Then we ended up having a party that night, but I didn't go. I went back to the bedroom, be good old isolated me, and I just did a stupid homework assignment they gave us. I wake up in the morning, he gives me the angry face.
You want a partier?
I'm not a partier, actually. Even at my own graduation party a couple of days ago, while everyone else was out dancing, singing, doing all this stuff, and I just kind of watched.
People watcher.
But yeah, I never saw Jock again afterward. I could not. All I know is that he was white and had brown hair.
White with brown hair? That's a rarity. Wait, that's me.
So ultimately, who I did room with in freshman year, let's call him 2K. Because he was obsessed with NBA 2K.
Ooh.
At first, I had my doubts because he was a football player, and I was bullied by football players in middle school. He ended up being pretty good. We played Modern Warfare 3 with each other once, though I found for some reason, even though he had the Elite membership, he didn't bother getting all the DLC.
Whoa.
So yeah, this would be, what, 2014?
14 to
Mario
15.
and Luogi.
So, yeah, I can't really say much about him other than he occasionally brought his friends over. Usually it was only one friend. I did see his one friend in later years, but he didn't room with me again because he claimed that a friend of his from New Jersey was coming to his school and he was going to room with him. Turns out he actually left my school altogether and went to school in New Jersey instead. Though 2K did return in junior year of when I was in junior year.
What, that junior year,
and I visited him briefly.
was that the year of the bad roommates?
Yeah. So I can't really remember much about 2K other than I have his number so I can message him whenever I want, I suppose. Yeah. Then we get to sophomore year. For a while, I thought sophomore year, first semester, was the best group I ever had. I was in a new dorm room that had its own bathroom, which was a godsend because I hate public bathrooms.
Even though technically, wouldn't a dorm bathroom still be semi-public?
Semi-public, but at least when you have to take a shit, you can do it on your own with no one watching you. From a stall.
Wow, so you're saying that people watch you when you're in a public bathroom?
I'm sure perverts would.
Like they had open stalls? That's just weird.
But you know if they were watching, though.
Yeah.
Oh
How do you have like open stall, open stall?
No, another thing I don't like is that awkward feeling when someone steps in the bathroom and they hear you going.
So yeah, have you ever gone to an outhouse?
No, and
like
I
one of
don't
those,
want to.
like one of those carnival things. And
I am going to avoid porta potties like the plague if I can.
One time I went to a porta potty during one of my friend's birthdays, and we were at a park, and there was one at the edge of the park, and I went inside of one, and like this porta potty had like a chimney, and like it had like
chimney.
And some guy dropped a rock in. Like, okay, it wasn't me; it was one of my friends. I mean, and like he was in there, and somebody dropped a rock in the chimney, and all you hear is whoosh, and then the guy going, ah. So, like I got beamed. I don't know what happened, but
okay, so Snick, sophomore year, your own bathroom.
Yeah, sophomore year, I'm in a big room. There's 2 separate bedrooms and a living room, whereas in freshman year, I was in like a very small hotel room kind of thing. Like it was 1 room only, but 2 beds.
Because freshmen are bottom of the totem pole.
Yeah, so I was with 3 people as opposed to 1. I will call, let's see. I'll call one guy Taekwondo because he was the president of a club, Taekwondo, that I actually ended up going to. Then I'll call another guy, not to sound mean to him, but Stoner, because he liked a lot of stoner comedies.
Not himself.
Not himself. No, he didn't take drugs or anything.
Not yet.
he stoned people to death.
And then I'll call the third guy Cowboy, because he kind of had a Western accent.
Yeehaw.
Wah. I gotta say, it was super fun with that particular group.
Cowboy Shrek.
Like, especially since Taekwondo and Stoner were always bringing their friends over, they were always doing a bunch of shit. In fact, one of their friends actually worked at one of the retro game stores that I visit. Though I haven't seen him there in a while. Maybe he doesn't even work there no more. I don't know.
He worked at Nintendo.
No, he
He also happened to be an uncle.
Well, so from there, I mean, it just there was just a good attitude. Everyone was friendly with each other. I'll admit, there was one awkward experience. One day, Cowboy brought home a girl with him. And they're like, I'm playing on a PlayStation 2 that Taekwondo let me borrow. And, Cowboy's like, oh, hey, Nick. And then the girl says hi, too. They go in the bedroom, and they promptly don't come out.
Okay.
Oh.
My
And
podcast is now
I
radar.
wasn't sure what was going on, but eventually I come out to the sink in order to wash and everything before retiring into the bedroom for the night. And then I hear the toilet flush. Well, actually, no. I hear the door open, but nobody comes out. Okay. I decide, you know what, I'm gonna pop myself a popcorn, or no, or maybe I was just going to get a drink. A can of soda I had in the fridge. I go to get a can, and I start walking back. He comes flying out of the room butt-ass naked, and he goes in the bathroom, shuts the door.
Oh no.
And I was like, what the fuck did I just see?
You saw your worst nightmare, Schnick. Sorry to tell you.
Yeah, I did.
So basically they were in the middle of something, and all of a sudden, okay, use the bathroom, bye.
Oh my god.
I mean, chances are they reached their peak and he needed to dispose his stuff somewhere.
Oh god damn it. Oh no.
Oh my god.
Fuck.
But other than that, like, it was great with those three people. We just had a very friendly environment for some reason. Like, I can't really describe how it felt, but things got a little bit awkward in semester 2 of sophomore year. Maybe it's because they were getting tired of me, but Taekwondo and Stoner were talking to me less, particularly Taekwondo. And Cowboy was not allowed to return to the room because he had gotten failing grades and was denied financial aid.
Oof.
So he was replaced by another guy I'll call Boxer because he was a boxer.
So this is about 2015 then, right?
2016 at this point.
And me and Schnick have already met, right?
Yeah, we're already talking at this point. I haven't quite met Brandon yet, but...
And yeah, so you guys have... So you guys have... That means you guys aren't in the podcast yet.
No.
No, we're not.
You are, but he is.
So, at this point, like, I did a piece on the Club Taekwondo that Taekwondo was one of the heads of for a video project. Truth is, the only reason I went to... Well, I'll get to that later, actually. So, Boxer was actually... He was very soft-spoken, and he rarely spoke to Taekwondo or Stoner, but, in fact, I don't even think he spoke to Taekwondo at all. He only talked with Stoner, like, once or twice. So, Boxer actually drove me to the retro game store once, which was nice. In fact, he kept claiming, oh, do you want me to get you some food? And I kept politely declining, because I didn't want to get in the way like that. And I'll admit, when my gram died, because this is the semester she died in, my dad got us a pizza. And me and Stoner had our own pizza party while watching Full Metal Jacket. I ended up... Taekwondo did not show up, and neither did Boxer. But I actually wanted to know if Stoner wanted to invite any of his friends. And he's like, well, I'm sure that... He's like, I think they're busy, but you can invite your own friends. And at that point, I kind of felt a little dead inside, because if we're being honest, I never really made friends at college.
Hey, this is the second semester sophomore year. That's when you got the baby, right?
No, I got the baby towards the end of first semester of sophomore year.
Yeah, but sophomore year, yeah. It's still sophomore year, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, my old dog died right at the start of sophomore year, and then the baby followed 2 months later.
Just to let you know, you have about 4 minutes left.
It was okay. Yeah, so yeah, this takes place between season 3 and season 4.
Yeah, so... Yeah, like, I'll be honest, the whole time I was at college, I never really made friends, and and I believe that's just because I am a complete chicken wuss when it comes to talking to people in person. That's why all of you people are easy.
Until me and Brandon get to your house.
Well, it's too late at this point, because I'd say I'm already at my point of comfort.
Oh.
I can see you now. They come to your house, get on your camera, Skype camera. Hi guys, how you doing?
Yeah, well, simply put, if I was gonna consider a person a friend, like, let's just say, even though I can talk with people, let's just say I kind of freeze up when I get to the point where I want to ask them if they, like, want to go to a bar or, like, to a frickin'... or, like, visit a game store or do anything that friends do, I suppose. Like, I just kind of freeze up and I can't ask them.
So are we at junior year yet, or are we still in sophomore year?
We're getting towards the end of sophomore year, because we're gonna, like... So we're getting close to room selection. And let's just say me and my freaking paranoia of not knowing the people I was rooming with back then, I should have just gambled. Because what I wanted to do was match up with 3 people, when in fact what I could have done originally was just go at it on my own and jumped into any room that had an empty space, but I could not do that. Well, actually I could have did that, but I didn't want to. So what happened was, I really wanted to room with Taekwondo and Stoner again, but I could tell from the get-go they really were not that interested, so when I actually had to ask them, are we going to stay roomed together, I would always freeze up when I had to ask the question. So, the week after my Gram's funeral, I asked, so what are you going to do with rooming next year? Like, I worded it like that, and he noted, and Stoner said, oh, we're probably just going to room with our friends in, North, which is the senior building. And I found out I was eligible to go there, so you know what, I wanted to room there. And truth is, I got a message from a guy that I don't know if I want to use, one name, or if I just want to come up with another name. I can't come up with any creative names. Oh, I got one. I got a creative name.
Oh.
Traitor.
Crater?
No, Traitor.
Traitor.
Oh.
Yeah. Sorry to sound very blunt, but this guy was indirectly responsible for everything all my problems I had in junior year.
Indirectly?
Indirectly. Obviously he couldn't have predicted I was going to end up with the people I ended up with.
Or could he?
But, anyways, he kept claiming that he and two of his friends were going into the senior building, and they were asking if I wanted to fill that fourth space. I ended up sitting on his offer for a couple of days, unsure of whether or not Stoner and Taekwondo were going to invite me to stay with them.
But then it turns out that those 2 days were too long of a wait.
Not exactly.
Oh, so I was somewhat right? Damn.
Yeah, not exactly. They said, take your time, take your time.
Too long.
Trader said, take your time. And when Stoner told me what he told me, I was like, yeah, let's go. Let's room together. So he's like, oh, cool. And we go as far as setting up a time to meet each other. And then one afternoon, less than freaking 12 hours before our scheduled meeting, I freaking see an email from him. Hi, I just want to let you know there's a change of plans and we don't need a fourth person anymore. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Well, he didn't word it like that, but that's more or less what he said.
You've been replaced. You're the weakest link.
You've been retconned. You've been banned.
He kept claiming... He was very vague when he worded it. Like, he claimed, oh, it was a lack of communication on my part. I've tried to piece together exactly what happened. Chances are what happened was a fourth friend of his... No. A fourth person that originally said no changed their mind and said yes. Still kind of rude that you screwed a guy over who needed somebody to room with. What do you all think?
Yeah. What was it? Why did he move? Did Trader come to the fourth person?
No, Trader. It was Trader and two people at first, and they were asking if I could fill the fourth spot. And then I guess another one of his friends suddenly became available, and then he was good. Bye-bye. Don't need you. I guess you could say I felt salty back then, but really? The guy screwed me over like that. Like, for something as important as room selection, why would you be that disorganized? Because, really, I would imagine anyone who was put in that position where they thought they had a group to room with, but then they suddenly get kicked out because, oh, we figured something out. Bye-bye.
So then what you randomly picked those the three people your junior year?
Well, what happened was I was desperately searching for people that would take me in. Most people said no, they already had people. I eventually found one guy I will call Mr. President. Because he became the hall president. And eventually, Mr. President tracked down two more people that I will call Angry Face Man and Boyfriend.
Of course, Brennan had to leave to do something as you're about to start this one.
Mm-hmm. Because I have discussed Angry Face Man numerous times before, but...
Oh, hey, Brennan's back, thank God.
And this is the time that season 4 4 starts, and we all know each other now.
Well, yeah, all of us are on the podcast at this point, but yeah, so I had to go meet Angry Face Man, Boyfriend, and Mr. President. And I will say this, meeting them, I mean, Mr. President was friendly with everybody, but Boyfriend just had this very reserved attitude, reserved and quiet.
Which one was your roommate directly?
Mr. President. So I was rooming with Mr. President directly, and I'll just say, it just did not feel the same as the previous year. Like, immediately, I thought something was wrong, especially with Angry Face Man. I call him that, I've been calling him that for a reason. His face, more or less, had a permanent angry expression on his face. Like, imagine the Joker from the 1989 Batman movie, except you turn that frown upside down.
Wait, the frown upside down? Wait, you got that wrong. You said frown upside down.
Oh, sorry. Turn that smile upside down.
There we go.
Yeah. You turn the Joker's good old smiling face into $1 bill, and you bring it down like this.
You wipe off the smile off of the Joker's face.
That's what he looked like.
The Scowler, nemesis of Frat Man.
What? Frat Man.
No, Frat Man.
Somebody putting that in the chat.
No,
yeah.
No, Sparrow says the Scowler, nemesis of Frat Man.
So someone put that in the chat. There you go. So, yeah. All Angry Face Man did was ask the basic questions. And unfortunately, he and Boyfriend would not let me go to the senior building.
Wouldn't let you?
They wouldn't let me.
It's like
they
a log.
wanted to stay in the exact same building I was already in.
Like, was there a log and it's juniors not going to the senior building or something?
No, I was allowed to go to the senior building, but it's just Boyfriend, Angry Face Man and Boyfriend did not want to go there at all. They gave one of them gave a half-ass excuse about the senior building, saying, "Oh, I don't want a room with a kitchen."
You don't what?
Oh my god.
I don't want a kitchen in my room. Yeah, we do.
I don't want to cook food.
Dude, I don't want to have to cook food with this oven and stovetop. What the fuck? How does this shit work? No, fuck that. You just throw shit in the microwave for a few minutes and there you go. A lot faster and more convenient than an oven.
What the fuck is wrong with people?
Yeah, and then best part is I wanted to at least go to what I'll call the junior building, and they tell me no to that too, because the catch with the junior building is that everyone has to share a single bedroom, but you get a shit load of a big living room. But they're like, oh, I don't want to share one. We don't want to share one bedroom. And when I eventually had to room with them in the exact same building, which, by the way, only made me feel sad, because all the people that, I'll admit, I wasn't too friendly with. I didn't really get to know that many people in sophomore year, but it just felt like it was super friendly to be there. And yet, it seemed that all the people I knew in sophomore year had moved on to the senior building, so I was just left on my own. And best part is I quickly find out why they didn't want to at least go to the junior building. I was the sole straight man in a room filled with 3 gay men.
crossfire.
Angry Face, I call boyfriend for a reason, because he and Angry Face Man were a couple. And even Mr. President, he was pretty obviously gay, but I do not know if he was in a relationship. And even then, he was still super friendly with me, and I even got to see him briefly just before graduation. He said hi to me, that's good. Well, even boyfriend was kind of friendly with me when I saw him, but Angry Face Man, hell no.
Well, that guy's a douchebag, so...
Well, Angry Face Man, like, out of all the people I've roomed with, he is the only one that I hope I don't have to see again. Like, I just don't know what his problem was. It's... Maybe... I don't know if he was an SJW discriminating me because I was straight. Or if... Or I don't know, maybe he had depression issues because, apparently it was mentioned at one point he got bullied when Mr. President was talking with my mom and dad. And it's like, I got bullied too for being a stupid idiot. Am I going around being mean to everybody?
Nope. So this you got depressed in your junior year?
No. I wouldn't say depressed. At worst, I was unhappy. Like, depression is a freaking mental condition from what I've heard. And it's not at all the same as unhappiness.
Well, you're like you're at the end of the junior year, you're really sad.
Well, let's just say it's because I put too much faith in Taekwondo. Well, because let's just say throughout the year I was just salty that Traitor did his so-called betrayal of me, and how Taekwondo and Stoner just kind of left me on the side of the road, even despite knowing I basically had nowhere else to go. At least the way I saw it at the time. And, yeah, let's just say, remember when I mentioned how Cowboy was butt-ass naked? Oh, I forgot to mention, he actually, back in sophomore year, Cowboy actually did bring his girlfriend back a second time. I didn't see him butt-ass naked again. This time, on the other hand, I was able to hear...
Oh my fucking god.
And then she called out your name.
Oh, damn! Oh my fucking god! That's destroyed. Oh shit! Oh, that's fucked up. Oh my god. That's just fucking.
You just
that is guy that freaking finds sex to be disgusting would pull that crap.
No, she called for your name, though. No, what if she called for your name? That's what we're saying. Or Vandelia's saying.
Well, that is freaking bullshit. I am a proud virgin.
No, in the middle of in the middle of him, she yelled your name.
Dude, that was just fucked up. Holy hell. I knew Vandalia could be savage, but Jesus Christ, I didn't know he was that much of a savage.
Fucking total savage.
I'm surprised Jesse didn't even say anything about that.
He was still here.
I'm shocked.
I think he died.
Again? Damn it.
What?
So...
Wait,
oh,
what?
there he is.
Yeah, where the fuck were you?
Talking the entire time, and you guys were like semi-responding. I thought you guys were responding. Oh my god, I'm an idiot.
What? You had your mic muted the entire fucking time?
Good job.
I was
my
I was
god.
saying stuff when Schnick stopped, and then I was like getting interrupted, but I was like, whatever.
Oh my fucking god, Jesse.
Sorry, I muted
and now you get to listen to good old Schnick. lay on the bed because, well, you get to see him laying on the bed because the phone, of course, is dying.
I made a bunch of different jokes, and I'm just like, nobody liked my joke.
Oh, great. Alright, Snick, I'm sorry, but we're gonna have to stop you for Jesse's joke break, because he needs to repeat everything he said.
Snick intermission.
I said I said stuff about Angry Face Man. I said stuff like I'm just imagining this Angry Face Man being like, I hate Snick, I fucking hate him. And I was trying to talk to Brandon, but he wasn't responding. And then I also said something like, freaking, I'm just imagining this guy after he hears his girl say Snick's name just burst down the door with a machine gun going, where is he?
Oh
yeah, and then after that, I just hear, man, I'm surprised Jesse didn't say anything. I'm just like, what?
There you go, this is my hair now. How you like it, guys?
Is celebration dance done?
And now back to regular discussion program. It was 1990.
So yeah, let's just say that that sex stuff got kind of 10 times worse with Angry Face Man and Boyfriend.
You heard them too?
Yeah, there were several times when Boyfriend would come out only wearing his underwear, and it was clear he had an erection.
Oh my god. That's gross.
And, I once had the pleasure of freaking seeing Angry Face Man laying butt-ass naked on his stomach.
Where?
On his bed. Oh, by the way, you know how there's 2 beds per bedroom? They pushed them together.
Oh, fucking course.
It's most likely they were doing it every single night. Oh, and they did it in the shower, too.
Nick, how did you even live? How did you not throw up every single day?
So they didn't want a kitchen, but they wanted a shower.
Oh, they definitely wanted that shower, which is why we should have went to the senior building, because that way they could have had a shower to themselves.
Yeah, but I was talking for a long time. I'm not sure how long my mic was muted, by the way.
Your mic was muted for like over half an hour to an hour.
Are you joking? I was talking about the guy with the kitchen. Like, he's like, man, the guy doesn't want a kitchen. And I'm like, hell, what's next? He doesn't want a bathroom? And I'm just like, I'm just imagining this guy just putting a raw chicken leg in a microwave, being like, yep, that's
gross.
Yeah,
Salmonella.
Like, nobody's responding to my stuff, and I'm just like, oh.
Well, the whole thing is, if we went to the senior building, there were 2 bathrooms in senior building dorm rooms, so they could have had a freaking shower to themselves. So their logic of not wanting to go is even more invalid.
So what building were you? Sorry, I'll probably get to that later. What building were you in your senior year?
I actually did make it to the senior building for my senior year. Thank you. But we'll get to what happened senior year soon. So, yeah. Best case scenario... In fact, they actually asked me for freaking permission if it was okay to do it in their shower. Do it in our
They
shower.
asked for permission?
Are you
fucking in the shower?
What? Why?
Let's clean up after yourself.
Dude, why do you need to ask permission for that? Oh my fucking god. Schools have taught you to ask permission to use the fucking bathroom. Now they've gone too far, and now they're like, hey,
they're asking permission.
Hey, school admins, can we fuck? Can I smash? Can I smash?
You like Mario going to his mom? Hey, mom, dad, I gotta grow over. Can I go to the shower real fast?
Oh, fucking hell!
I'm just
Let's
imagining.
Just say that the shower would frequently get nasty, probably filled with all their
desert jelly
fluids. I'm just imagining, just in the middle of class, they raise their hand. Professor, can we go trash ourselves in the shower real fast?
Oh my god!
What apparently for Snick, his junior year had very thick walls, like he said earlier.
Thick walls.
I mean, I still got complaints to keep my voice down, particularly from Angry Face Man, but...
Well, I'm telling you to be quiet.
Well, I did talk loud on occasion. In fact, eventually they stopped. They probably figured, he's bad. So, anyways, so Angry... Well, what was I gonna say? Yeah, sometimes they would just do simple fucking, and yeah, well, the thing about the shower, actually getting back to the shower, all of us were expected to clean equally, so let's just say eventually it got to the point where I just stopped using the shower.
Jesus.
Thank God I was able to come back here on weekends, or else I would have became Shrekky.
You would have became an ogre.
Be like, go next door, like, hi, can I use your shower?
Oh God.
Well, no one was friendly with me in the dorms. That wasn't gonna happen. Except for the RAs, that is, but the...
Bye.
Oh, Jesse has to leave.
Bye, Jesse.
See you next time.
Even though he's gonna show up in the fucking chat anyways. What?
Brandon, he has a proposal, but... Anyways, so, when they had sex, sometimes I would hear...
Oh my God.
Oh, and sometimes it would get better. I swear to God, there was one time when they had a freaking balloon dildo, and they left it on the fucking couch.
Dude! What the fuck you mean a balloon dildo?
It was literally a balloon animal that looked like they were using it for fucking sex.
Oh!
Fucking furries.
You want me to go there? Yeah, I'll go there. One day, I'm not making this up.
Oh no.
Boyfriend came out with his sex drive in full force, and he was wearing a cow suit.
What?
Furry!
Are you fucking kidding me?
He's a furry!
Apparently, Jesse came over to your house.
Yeah, I saw that.
What the fuck?
I wouldn't mind him coming over.
Oh my fucking God! I don't know how to react to this.
Oh my God! This is why it's important for me to make up stupid nicknames.
Balloon little furry fucker.
Like I said, boyfriend was nice to me, but yeah, like, honestly, if they wanted to do some stuff like that, they probably should not have done it when I was around.
Fucking hell, man. Fuck. God damn it.
That's
because
hilarious.
people, I mean, really, people can do whatever they want, but still, you should not really do it with people that aren't going to feel comfortable with it.
Honestly, I'm fucking done for the day now. I'm fucking done with everything today. Don't hurt the desk. What did it ever do to you? I'm not hurting the desk is hurting me. Okay?
I need to... I wonder what
clown gave them those animals. Gave them those animals? I don't know.
The desk is stronger than the skull. I think Schnick is done now.
No, I gotta tell more.
How much more?
I think I'm done with it.
Yeah, how much more?
Boyfriend and Mr. President for the most part.
You wanna go for part 2 next week, Tuesday?
No.
You mean
There's not
Saturday?
much left to describe, actually.
Oh, yeah, Saturday.
So, needless to say, with
my days are off.
Man basically hating my guts, I did not even think about asking them the room again. But once again, I was stuck in a rut because I could not join up with a group of people since, well, I had no friends on campus. And nobody was filling out their roommate profile no more. I did come to find out that Taekwondo and Stoner needed another person to help them get into a room in an emergency, but by the time I asked them, it was too late. And even though Taekwondo was telling me, oh, I'll keep in touch with you because the guy we ended up with looks shady, he never got in touch with me. And in retrospect, it's probably for the better that I did not end up with them because it seems that Stoner ended up moving out of Taekwondo's room to go with his own friends.
So, would that been
and if I ended up in that room with Taekwondo, it probably would not have been pleasant since Taekwondo, I get the feeling, didn't like me that much.
Schnick Vendetta
I mean,
Records.
he wasn't mean, like Angry Face Man, but,
Schnick. Vendetta Records says, it turns out Schnick's, or he spelled Schick's, college was as bad as Mario's high school, and for some reason he put a slash at the
No,
end.
I would not go that far. No, definitely not.
Well, no, you can't beat fucking, alright?
The balloon animal furry.
Especially the cow suit thing, dude. Alright? Nobody fucking wore a cow suit at my high school. Okay? No, not one person wore a fucking cow suit. Let alone doing it to have like some fuck scene to upload on Pornhub or whatever.
I just can't believe they used the balloon animal as a fucking dildo.
I'm pretty sure that's what it was for, because it was first sitting in their freaking bed, and then it was on the couch for no reason. I was afraid to touch it.
That's a strong balloon. I thought it would pop.
Yeah, I thought it would have. But
just
pop in their anal. Oh my god!
Freaking force an erection if they.
Oh,
so
damn it! Jesse says cow gets utterly fucked.
This
God
podcast
damn it!
It's rated immature for mature audiences now.
No, it's rated AO. It's freaking rated AO.
I'm done with this fucking shit. Now, please end this goddamn thing. Let me.
Good MarioTube reaction tonight.
At least he's a pillow now instead of the desk.
Well, anyways, yeah, I was. I had to do something I never really thought about. I was talking with someone at my on-campus job, and she noted how she basically had to get into the senior building on her own since she had no one to match with. I'm like, wait a minute, you could just jump into an empty space on your own? And she's like, yeah. So I did just that. I jumped into the first empty space I saw in the senior building, which I found was right next to the convenience store they had in there. And I ended up with 3 people that I will call bodybuilder, school teacher, and businessman. Bodybuilder because he legit was a bodybuilder. School teacher because he was interning to become a gym teacher. And businessman because I frequently saw him interviewing, it seemed. And he was always wearing suits. The 3 of them knew each other, but obviously they didn't know me. It seems that school teacher and businessman roomed with each other the previous year, but school teacher got acquainted with bodybuilder through a class. And I will say,
Oh.
rooming with them was pretty good. I only have one complaint. Businessman was the guy I directly roomed with, and he snored loudly.
Nice.
Not nice.
Nicer than having to deal with literal two fuckers. So.
Like I said, yeah, luckily the walls were thick. Except for this, God, that'd be worse than this. I don't understand something. How come in the sophomore dorm the walls were thicker, but in the senior dorm the walls were thinner?
Wah, wah. That's the reason.
The school
So
wants to hear the seniors fucking, apparently.
Oh, and there was, well, I will say, everyone was super friendly with me. But there was an incident at one point where I was actually responsible for saving a man's life.
Okay.
So, I was in the living room eating my lunch. Bodybuilder comes out of his bedroom. He's like, "Sup, man?" So, he goes to the kitchen, and all of a sudden, I hear sounds like this.
A seizure?
Choking?
No, worse. I turn around, I see him falling to the floor, and he's shaking uncontrollably while making that noise.
Yeah,
I was
isn't
witnessing
that
him having a
seizure
seizure.
/ stroke?
Seizure. Eventually he stopped, and he was actually twitching. And he stopped making noises altogether. I noticed there was a little bit of blood in his mouth because he bit his tongue during the seizure. And he was mostly motionless except for occasional twitching, and he made noises that could best be compared to a heavy DSP snort.
Okay.
Like, it sounded like this. No, not like that. Like, I can't do a DSP snort, but, no, it's not even that. DSP.
Well, that's what DSP does.
I don't know, like, it's hard for me to do it, but, yeah, it actually sounded like heavy. Another way to compare it is like a heavy sound of snoring. And I had never seen a seizure before. At least not in a human being.
Saw in animals?
Yeah, I saw it once with my pet boxer that I had as a kid, and when on his dying day, I saw him having a seizure, albeit briefly. So, I like start calling out to him, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" And I'm the only one in the room, by the way, aside from him. At that point, I just darted out of the room and I went to the front desk and I kept saying something was wrong with them. So they called an ambulance and they called the police first and they were there almost immediately. So I escorted them to the room and they were like trying to get a response out of him. Eventually, first it was like the head of the residence hall that came, then the police were coming. By the time the ambulance came from Yale, because Yale's actually very close to my school, by that point, he had already woken up, and he was just slowly looking around the room. And they get him on the stretcher, and he actually looked over to me briefly, and he was like, "Sup?" And then, like, I was like the hero of the day, pretty much, because like the freaking custodians, all the resident advisors are like, "You did good, you did good."
No. You're a hero, Snick.
Play of the day, Schnick 1990.
And then he comes back. I finish my work for the day, and my PS4 is going into rest mode. Oh my god. But so I finish my work for the day, and I'm just playing PlayStation in the living room. He just comes back into the dorm room like nothing happened.
Really?
And I'm like, I would imagine after that you'd have to be in the hospital for at least a day. But no. Funny thing is, he claimed to not remember saying sup to me as he was wheeled out of the building. Like, he claimed that all he remembered was, going to the kitchen to make himself breakfast, because, yeah, he would often make himself breakfast in the early afternoon for some reason. I think it had something to do with bodybuilding, and then the next thing he knew, he was in the hospital.
It's like memory, like all of a sudden, that'd be weird. Like go in one room, next thing you know, you're in a totally different building. Like,
Hauser said, "Too many flashing lights in your room."
Me?
Yeah, you.
How?
Well,
Flashing lights are known to cause seizures.
Yeah. It's like the one warning in video games.
That is actually not what caused the seizure. His seizure was caused by a medical condition.
That was?
I don't know. It was not epilepsy. All I know is that he claimed during Christmas vacation he had another seizure, but by the time he told me that, he is already taking his medication that he needed to take, and he never had one again.
Maybe he got what's in that banned Pokemon episode.
Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me?
I just said he didn't have epilepsy. So yeah. For my very last semester, businessman left because he graduated. And he was replaced by, best way to call him is Rainbow Six, because he was always playing Rainbow Six Siege. And
so, I probably say this right. Who was your direct roommate in that year?
Rainbow Six was my direct guy in my bedroom. He replaced Businessman. One solace with Rainbow Six is that, unlike Businessman, he didn't snore. Except Rainbow Six was always bringing his girlfriend over. In fact, she made both him and the girlfriend appeared in a podcast episode once.
Oh. Did they do it while you were in the bedroom?
No.
Sometimes I didn't. No, but no, never. It was never obvious. I mean, it was pretty obvious they would do it in the shower, because they would always go in the shower. So even though I was using the shower when I was sharing it with Businessman, by the time Rainbow Six came in, let's just say I never once went in the shower.
2 years in a row, you can't use the shower.
No, more like 1 year, a semester break, and then half a year. But, well, it was not only the fact that they were going in that shower together, that shower was freaking messy as all hell. Like, we're not talking simple dirt. Like, sometimes they were leaving their freaking clothes in the shower.
What? What the fuck? Who leaves their clothing in the fucking shower? What the fuck?
Yeah, one day I went in the bathroom to go take a shit, and I see one of them left a t-shirt on the shower floor.
Oh, the shower floor? Wait. In the shower, right?
Itself.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
No, it is in the shower.
Okay.
It's just on the floor of the shower.
Oh, I see.
You see a brawl in the shower, like, is this yours?
Oh,
There probably was a
fucking...
brawl in the shower at one point.
Oh my fucking god. Hey, you know what would be productive? Cleaning your body and your clothing at the same time. Take a shower while you were...
in the shower.
Yeah, but listen, you know what's productive? Cleaning your body and your clothing at the same time. Let's take a shower with our clothes on.
Get some Tide in there.
Yeah, so...
And don't eat them.
Let's just say Rainbow Six did not interact with bodybuilder or school teacher that much.
Oh! Sparrow, quote, shower drain is clogged. I think there's a thong in there, end quote.
I mean, the drain was kind of clogged by what I can only assume was a bunch of pubes, but I don't know.
A blood stuck in a faucet? What the fuck? Oh my god. I'm done. I'm fucking done.
You pee in the shower?
So as you can tell, this was a very pleasant daily.
How was it with the...
I didn't think
the last
in the
thing
shower.
I wanted to cover was that for my birthday, bodybuilder and school teacher actually took me out to Buffalo Wild Wings, which was pretty nice.
I like that place.
I actually just found out there's a Buffalo Wild Wings in my city. Which is damn good, in case I ever wanted to go.
Well, Brandon already knows where he's going in New York.
Probably.
Now,
I've been there a bit, but...
Huh?
It said I go there, kind of... Not often, but I go there, because there's quite a few in where I live.
Sparrow.
Yeah, well,
wait.
I need to turn the PlayStation back on. Give me a minute.
Sparrow, quote, what the holy hell? There's an entire cow costume stuffed down the drain! Holy...
Yeah,
Game... Jesse's like, holy cow! What the fuck?
Is this suddenly one of your favorite things ever?
This is
one
the
of the
best I've
best Daily Onions I've ever told.
This is the best I've seen this chat, dude. Oh my god. Fucking amazing.
Oh my god. I need to freaking... Before you end it, I need to freaking make sure I can go in the damn, stream, because I need to watch your reaction to the cow thing.
Jesse says this is utterly disgusting.
Oh, fuck. I guess all I'm gonna say is that Rainbow Six and Bodybuilder didn't really get along.
Cult Snick was worse than Elementary School Snick.
Because here's here's the thing. Eventually, we made it a rule to where people had to take turns taking the trash out once a week, which was fine. Except Rainbow Six blatantly refused to do so.
Why, was he lazy?
Yeah. He had to play Rainbow Six, dude.
Game fucking sucks.
But then Bodybuilder, or instead of just taking out the trash himself, he decides to teach Rainbow Six a lesson. And not to mention, not only was the trash in the living room full, I'm not making this up. Rainbow Six had a big bag of bullshit in our freaking bedroom. Like, he had this enormous bag of trash.
It was his own personal bag of bullshit.
So, Bodybuilder's like, can you tell Rainbow Six to take out the trash, please? I tell him that. Rainbow Six responds with, it's funny. Out of all the things in that trash, I've only thrown 2 things in there. And I'm like,
dick face.
And I said, I don't make the rules. I'm just saying you have to take it out. He's like, oh, I know. It's funny.
What? You know what I would have said?
Fucking douche face, dude.
You know what I would have said? I would have said, okay, so what does that have to do with taking out the trash? Because there's more than one people here.
It's actually pretty funny because Bodybuilder was encouraging me, dude, just stand up to him.
Yeah, I would have fucking stood up to him. Like, no, fuck you. You having 2 things in the trash has nothing to do with you taking out the trash this week, alright?
That is the most ridiculous fucking thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, that's fucking bullshit.
Eventually had to put a new trash bag in. He puts the trash bag at my door. He's saying, don't move it, don't move it. He's gonna have to take it eventually. And he's like, how about this? If he doesn't take it out by the end of the day, I'm gonna tie it to his bed. I don't think he tied it to his bed, but he put it right next to the bed.
Dude, I would have just put it on his bed, straight up.
And so I'm laying in bed with the blanket covering my face, like blanket. So I'm like this, okay? And so I hear him come in the room, and all I hear is, "This is fucking petty. This is fucking petty." Then I hear the bag being angrily picked up and taken out.
Oh, fucking finally.
Finally.
And then he also came back, and he seemed to be on the phone with the girlfriend, but then he grabbed the bag of bullshit, took it, and was just gone for good for the day. So yeah. Eventually, it seems that, I mean, when bodybuilder and school teacher took me out to Buffalo Wild Wings, I apparently heard how the girlfriend dumped, Rainbow Six, especially since all 3 of us were out in the living room. We heard them getting into a pretty loud argument once.
You know what's funny about that?
What?
So, my friend Adam used to know him, the other Brandon. But, he told me a story of one of his friends in high school and how he was on the phone in the front of the school just talking because it was his lunch hour. And apparently he got in a huge fight with his girlfriend and they broke up over the phone. He takes his phone and he goes, "Fuck!" Just slams it on the ground into pieces. And so it's fucking broken, shattered all over the fucking floor. He picks it up. "You think this can be fixed?" "No, you dumbass!"
My fucking dog starts barking. Fucking hell. Oh, Jesse, actually, you just reminded me. When you said Brandon 2.0, you know what I used to do when I was in Colorado? So I had both Brandon's phone numbers, but I needed a way to distinguish between the two instead of just memorizing both numbers. So you know what I did? Yeah, rememorizing. I kind of fucked. But anyways, you know what I did? I don't know if I don't know if you remember this, Brandon, but fucking...
I know what you did.
I fucking put on my contact list Brandon 1 for the other Brandon and Brandon 2 for the Brandon that's here now. I'm not even fucking kidding.
You were Brandon number 2?
Yeah, cause the other Brandon I actually met first, and this Brandon was the second one I met. So I just put, Brandon 1, Brandon 2, there we go. But yeah, I actually had to put it down like that because I had both contacts, and what was I supposed to do?
Like last names?
I don't think I really knew the other Brandon's last... Well, maybe I did actually, but I don't know, I just didn't think of it. Either that or I didn't really know the two names at the time. What the fuck, Jesse? Brandon 2.7 coming near you.
Oh god, well... Anyways, that's more or less all I got, other than the fact that Rainbow Six and the girlfriend seem to re-hook up with each other.
Alright. It's time for the wrap-up now. Let's see.
Now I have to freaking quickly go...
Oh! Okay.
Is he coming back? The other phone, or...?
Brown, I already had enough balloon noises today.
Okay, so alright. So what have we learned today? Today we've learned that if you remove Snick, learn to use the public shower, because your showers in your dorm are going to be yuck.
I'm infested.
We also learned that.
Oh my god, so DSP Rage Quit Stay Decay 2, the game that got him in a lot of trouble because he called everyone a paid shill for playing it.
We also learned something about video games and about having a GarageBand Labo set up.
You mean Rock Band? I can't believe you still got that wrong. Damn it.
Anyways, and we learned that people are idiots on the internet thinking soap can cause allergies.
Supposedly.
What?
Sparrow says, we've learned that some people have very strange and disturbing fetishes.
Anyways. Join us this Saturday at 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central to see if our guest star I'm trying to see another guest star lined up this Saturday, and maybe Snick can do a review of the Deadpool movie, and maybe do see if he has a high school onion story to tell. We'll see you then. Never stop learning and enjoy the randomness. We'll see you Saturday.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Fucking game.
Bye.